I have so much explaining to do on this one, you guys. First off, I am sincerely sorry for taking so long to get that started. I've never, like, I've had slight issues with my camera focusing. Trivial. Oh my gosh, 1 hour in, it's fine. Trivial with the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. Dude, thank you so much, but I truly do not deserve that right now. I'm so mad at myself for everything, but I know it's kind of one of those things that, like, I've never tested. In my defense, I guess I've never had this kind of look on before. So I don't think it was ready for this, and it just wouldn't focus on me. So unfortunately, the whole spooky atmosphere is not present tonight because the only thing that can be on is like the light in front of me. Friend said, thank you so much for the resub for 12 months in a row. Okay, and then I also want to say that I feel like I look like I feel like it looks more like a skull than what I wanted it to be, but overall, I'm still pleasantly happy with how it turned out. But with that being said, what's your favorite scary movie? Riddler, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Guys, look, you win some, you lose some. And there's been... this is definitely not. Hopefully there are 10 chapters left, and then this is like a 2-hour stream, and we'll be fine.
Scary movie.
What's your favorite scary movie? So I did this like half thing, but okay, I am pretty happy with this side of my face. It's like a knife. It's like the knife that he uses. So I look like an evil panda. I tried to, like, I did tell you guys. Y'all, what the heck? Trivial with the 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. I feel like if you close one of your eyes and you turn to the side, it's not as terrifying. Trivial, thank you so much for 5 more gifted subs.
I'm a cowboy!
What is happening? Street, welcome back in, and thank you so much for the resub for 5 months in a row as well. I think it looks better if I look at you guys straight on, and then I kind of like tilt it up a little bit, and then I close this. Oh my gosh. Street Smack, thank you so much for the continual support for 5 months in a row as well. It's still sick. Thank you guys. I'm trying so hard. I feel like there's been a couple that I've been a really big fan of, and then other ones that I will definitely have to. Yeah, I did the knife on this eyelid. It actually turned out really good, but I wish I'd kind of flip-flopped it, and then like this side was the more normal one. What is happening? Uvis, thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. I will say, if I were to do this again, I would definitely try a couple different techniques, and then maybe try to like do it on stream to where I can see, so you guys can see his chin more, because I think it just like pulls away from it. Like if you stand back, it's fine. But have you tried the ghost focus? Okay, so that was clearly why it was not focusing on me, because it stuck to human mode, so it always tries to pick up human mode, and whatever this is, it's not human. Is this what women mean when they say, let me put my face on? I will say that I wish I had gotten a cloak. I don't have his cloak, and so I feel like that maybe would have added to it a little bit, perhaps. See how it's still struggling to focus? Kevin with the tier 1 sub as well. Thank you so much for the sub to this absolute shit show. Holy cow. It's not human mode. There wasn't, it was literally animal or human mode. And it was stuck to like, I tried to put it on animal mode, and I did not pick up for animal mode. Riddler, enjoy the lurk. And again, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. Either way, you know what? Let it be known that I, for what it's worth, do not half-ass Halloween. That being said, not the best one, not the worst one. I will say I think there have been some less exciting ones, but yes, Ginger putting the settings to animal mode. See, it still like doesn't want to focus on me. It's crazy. Do I have to keep one of my eyelids closed too? I can't like open my mouth or my one eye to keep it like focused on it. I will have everybody know that I am trying my damn hardest, and I am putting in the effort. We are going the distance this Halloween, even if it turns out to look like an evil panda. Runway, thank you so much for 22 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, almost 2 years. The poor cam. You guys are the one. Okay, I do think it looks better at I feel like it looks better on the smaller version because you can actually see the cheek definition better. So I think that there's hope. I feel like if you look, if you close an eye, look upside down. Kevin, thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So I tried setting it to manual focus. So I pretty much have to have it. You don't really move much. So I tried setting it to manual. And basically that's why if you guys are popping in, there's nothing on in the background because no matter what, it constantly was picking up whatever was behind me, even from a light source to Michael Myers. But on manual mode, it wasn't picking it up at all. Like whatsoever. Can we get an evil panda, but not an evil turtle? Give me a second. If I try to do Frankenstein's monster, maybe I will turn out looking like an evil turtle. You know, I say you're a rejected member of KISS. I knew that was going to happen. I knew somebody was going to say that joke. I knew it. Fritz, thank you so much for the follow. What is like, what? Mister, thank you so much for the resub as well for 3 months in a row. And also Fritz, what? You guys, what is... Benji, Fritz, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I'm glad to see you're enjoying the channel and community. And Benji with 5 more gifted subs to the channel and community. Fun Factor got one. Chaz got one. Coconut Squatch. Man, I haven't seen Coconut in so long. And Watt just got one too. Guys, I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes and more bits, more bits. What's up? Welcome in. Drogs, welcome back in. Zen, welcome back in. All right, so we have some catching up. Or am I like the rejected KISS member? Or I feel like this looks more like a clown than anything. Duke, welcome back in. Sith Lord, I appreciate it. Welcome back in. Zach, Glide Path. My dedication to this month is unmatched. I will say that, like, I feel like there's so many moments before with the camera difficulties happening, I was like, you know what? Is this the worst costume for me to have to cancel stream on? Like, do I wipe it off and try again? But I was like, you know what? I feel like this just... This is reality. Some of the looks are great. Some of the looks turn out to look like a rejected KISS evil panda. So this is what it's like. Also, hold on, I'm scrolling. Kevin, thank you so much for 100 bits as well. I removed my wisdom tooth today. I can't laugh at all. I'm gonna die this stream. Zero. How many wisdom teeth did you have to get removed? And welcome back in. I got puppy vibes. Are there predictions that we do for what? Sorry, is this the only way? Yeah, I think channel points and then predictions sometimes. It's been a while. Typically we'll do predictions when it comes to me like facing off. That does not look right. Johnny, what's up? Welcome back in. And also Jag, welcome in as well. Maybe I work, but I can never miss streams. Well, I hope you're enjoying work and welcome in. And yeah. This is nightmare fuel. This is like, okay, there's one situation that I can compare this to. Ghoulish. Also, by the way, I hope you're enjoying your 6-month gifted sub from Anon and a total resub of 17 months in a row. Ghoulish, welcome back in. You should have switched the colors more black and eyes white so it could have been like Spawn. Wait, like Spawn? Jermaine, welcome back in. Hold on. Oh, I see. Wait, is that a member? I am unfamiliar with the members of KISS, I'm gonna be honest. So not yet. Unknown, what's up? Welcome back in. And Stoic, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits as well. No, are they no longer letting you guys do... Are they no longer letting you purchase bits, Unknown? Because I know you guys said that Spawn is a comic book. Okay. Kind of looks like the ghost thing from Scooby-Doo. I have a feeling that there's going to definitely be more than 10 chapters, and this is going to be like a full 5-hour stream that I'm going to have to sit here and look like this. Oh my gosh. Jink, you changed your name. Jink, what's up?
I'm a cowboy!
Jink, welcome back in. So it looks like when it loses focus on you, it grabs the white... You're funny. The spider behind me. The spider? It could be ugly, but hanging a screen behind you would be the best. Oh, yeah, Singather, like, I think if I ever do stuff like this, then I might have to. I think because I have so much... Oh, that's not a white spider. It's a bat. It's my little hanging bat. He's so cute. Also, May, Sinite, what's up? Welcome in. Lord hopes. Nope. Aaron, welcome back in. And Ginge Maniac, thank you so much for the gifted sub to the channel and community. All right, guys, we are going to... we're just gonna like switch over to this section because I feel like it's less terrifying when it's in smaller mode. But let's get back into the beast inside. Unknown. Dude. Unknown with the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. Oh my gosh, it's so dark in here. Hold on, let's try doing this. I can try this. Let's do this real quick. Let's make this bigger. We were going for ghost face, and that just did not translate well, that's for sure. You asked how my wisdom tooth. Unknown, thank you so much. And guys, if you just got gifted a sub, please give a big thanks to Unknown. And Moon, welcome back in, and thank you so much for the 100 bits as well. Oh gosh, I can't decide if I need to eat or if I should just open a beer. I mean, if you guys are sticking around for the entirety of the stream and I'm sitting here looking like a rejected member of KISS, I would definitely say, get the drink. Get the drink. To the filter, what's up? Welcome in. And also, I cannot read that, but thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. You know what? This actually, okay. Ubiquitous, welcome back in. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Oh, guys, thank you so much for the hype train as well. Great balls of fire, guys. Thank you. Magic Mike.
Hey.
Maybe. Oh, maybe it gets better if I go like earthworm and I just like force my face back as far as it will go. Dave, thanks for the follow as well. And yes, I just saw that, you guys. Holy cow. I saw that message from earlier. Yeah, we just hit 25K on this channel, and that is just insane. And to the filter, what's up? Welcome in. Thank you guys so much. I can't just... I'm done. I need to just not look at the side. Let me make this slightly bigger though, so I can see when people do follow. Dave, again, thanks for the follow, and I hope you enjoy the channel and community. Seeing this at 1 a.m. is gonna make it hard to sleep. Okay, do you guys know that meme where it's, I talk about it multiple times on this channel, but it's so accurate. Nick, Snap of Light, what's up? Welcome back in. And Monster Beneath with the reset for 2 months in a row. Monster, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Light, welcome back in. Okay, I always talk about this, but I feel like Tor, I can't finish my sentence. Tor, thank you so much for the reset for 19 months in a row as well. We're coming up on 2 years of absolute lurky turkeyness, but I really appreciate the continual support and welcome back in. The face paint is that Jink Boy, I feel like. Welcome in. And Soup with the, oh, let me get my heart rate monitor working for you guys. Soup, 42 months. Who would have thought that 42 months in you would be Oh my gosh, great balls of fire. Soup, thank you so much for the continual support, but more than anything, just the friendship over the years. Like years now. I can't believe we're coming up on 5 years. Jang, what's up? Welcome back in. Grim, welcome in as well. Grim, welcome back in. No, the phone's on 43%. I haven't done a lot of stuff. I feel like I haven't been on my phone at all today. Which it's not like I'm even on my phone. I don't know what eats it up. I think it's because, like, to be fair, I didn't listen to podcasts today, so I think that's why. Whenever I'm listening to podcasts, typically that's when it starts like going down, because it's probably my highest use, because a lot of times I'll just listen to music throughout the whole day, or a podcast, or what will you, but I also made an amazing meal today. I made paprika pork chops with green beans and mashed potatoes, and it was phenomenal. So you guys will not be tempting me with any pizza today, okay? Get out of here. If I still used a flip phone, I wouldn't be on it much either. It's a Samsung. All right, just because it's not an iPhone, I don't start this again with me. All right, you guys. Oh no, Kevin. Oh, well, actually, okay, so yeah, for any of my EU people, or if you guys are heading to bed, tomorrow is an early stream. So tomorrow is going to be a stream around like 11 till 2:30ish. And then we also have our movie night tomorrow, and we're watching, I've never seen it, we're watching Beetlejuice and then also Addams Family after. So that tomorrow is a double feature, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, I hope I see you tomorrow. If not, hopefully that works better. I always love early morning Saturday streams because it always allows me to be able to catch up with some more of my EU folks or even else. You didn't share any picture. I know I should have taken. Oh wait, I did. Hold on, no, wait. I did take a picture. Hold on. Give me a second. I just didn't post it in the food porn section. Okay. So I like packed. Okay. To be fair, this was before I put the like sauce on top of it, but I think it still turned out pretty great. Okay, hold on. I feel like it's like my least used channel, but okay. I just put it in food board. I put like one of the servings for later. But yeah, and then it was like, I don't know, it looks kind of sad on the plate. I didn't worry about presentation when I'm just eating, you know. I don't really care too much about it, but follow Casta's podcast, Small Talk with Ginger and Maggie. I don't even know what I would talk about. I'm trying to think. Like, I feel like I don't know. I often, that's why I kind of started doing the reviews on my website, is I felt like I was better with my words on like writing them down versus talking out loud. But yeah, I don't know. It would be kind of cool though. There is something nice about, like, I always have this idea that it would be cool to curate, like, I guess you could structure the podcast to talk about a certain game and like your review on it. If you like, if I prepped it, I think it would come out better and it would be more structured than just me ranting about what I liked and disliked. Calzones. I've never had a calzone, so you can't tempt me on that one either. But yes, okay, I just threw that in the Discord as well. And I'll see you tomorrow, Kevin. Thanks for stopping by. And again, thank you so much for the support. And Orion, yes, both of the movies are great. So I've never seen either. I've never seen Beetlejuice, and I've also never seen Addams Family. It's truly a crime. I also even did the Wednesday Addams costume. So I'm missing out on iMessage. The amount of friends I have that are like, yeah, you're clearly less than us because you don't have an iPhone is unreal. They're like, you're breaking up our group chats. I'm like, I don't know. They had a 50% off for military at the time, and it was the cheapest phone. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a good deal, okay? You can't hate me for that, okay? Have you ever considered doing a time lapse of, I should have. And honestly, you guys kind of talked about that. I wish I had taken more time to, maybe I could do that with the last couple looks. So I think the last couple looks we're going to be doing, because I was just looking at it, it's already the 21st, y'all. We have 10 days left of October. So I want to do the other Joker look. I have a Harley Quinn look. And then I have a bunch of other ones. Why am I blanking? So I have the Halloween one, which I'm not even going to say what it is. And now I'm thinking that it's not going to focus on that one either. But hopefully it does. Dread, what's up? Welcome back in. Calzones can be, I feel like it's a lot of crust to inside ratio, you know? I don't know. I've never been like tempted by them. Rook, what's up? Welcome back in. First topic, Samsung or Apple, who is better? James, Lily, James, what's up? Welcome back in. Okay. Well, before we talk about that, I want to tell you guys two things. One, I finally saw Smile. Two, I know I talked about that I was going to try The Forest, but Anne and I ended up just talking, so we did no play. Like, we opened it up and then never played it. So I still have yet to play Forest, but I did get to see Smile, which, you know what, I will say you guys were kind of right. I feel like it wasn't the scariest one. I feel like a lot of people were hyping it up to be absolutely terrifying. I don't think it was that bad. But I do feel like psychologically and just some of the ways that they shot it were very eerie and just creepy. Gary, what's up? Welcome back in. So reviews for Gotham Knights. Wait, slightly ripped the game apart. Provoked Penguin, welcome back in. Wait, is that the game already came out, right? Is it not doing well? Are people speaking not out against it, but are people not happy with it? Shepard, welcome back in, by the way. And yes, I am excited. I think we will finish tonight. Again, I'm guessing that there's 10 chapters. I don't think there actually is. And Snab, what's up? Welcome back in. Give us the Smile verdict. Ooh, okay. Smile verdict. Overall, psychologically twisted, a little boring to me. Overall, I don't like horror. I don't need horror movies that have happy endings, but I also feel, oh, I can't spoil it either. Okay. Overall, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10 and then a 4 out of 10 on the spooky meter. Although Doug and Fox would speak out against that because I was definitely I think for the last part, I do this thing where I feel like I'm being clever, but I'm just like, or I put my knees up to where they're covering my view of the screen so I don't actually see it. But I don't think the scary part was that scary. I think it's just the build up to it that makes it terrifying. It was a solid 6.5 on my scale. Yes. Hated the ending. Exactly. I hated the ending as well. Barbarian. So that's what a lot of people were talking about, saying Barbarian was better than Smile. So I got to put that on the list of things to watch. Keywords, it's boring combat wise. What do people like really like out of their superhero combat? Because I don't have a lot of exposure to that, but I had thoroughly loved the combat in Arkham Asylum, and then I also really like the combat in Spider-Man. So those are I think those are the only 2 superhero movies or games I've played anyway. But Notorious, welcome back into the reviews. Go both ways. Some think it's good and then others feel like it's lackluster possibly. Now give us your best Smile. No, they have like an eerie smile, but I will say overall I felt like aside from the very first victim at the beginning, I feel like a lot of the other people didn't have that scary of a smile unless they're like tilting it down, which of course, if you're tilting your face down, it's gonna look scarier. R the third, what's up? Welcome back in. No, it's not a panda. No, I haven't finished Rings of Power yet. I need to. I know, I need to. All right, I forgot we're on chapter 9. I was thinking chapter 8. Ruzzy, what's up? Welcome back in. Yes, if you guys are popping in, it was supposed to be Ghostface, but you know what? I could have chosen to not show up today, and I did, you know? Do I wish I had taken it off in time? Yes. I'm hearing Gotham Knights feels a little draggy. Oh, okay, so it's kind of dragging along. Oh, also, yes, wait, no, yes. I saw they're doing a remake of Silent Hill 2. That was so cool. Who would have thought? Because I also, I didn't know there was going to be an announcement or anything. So that was actually really awesome to see that they're doing a remake of that. So we'll be ready for that. Like last night in Discord was what? Wait, what about last night in Discord? It's not a panda. It's a Dalmatian. It just about looks like it. And I know that this is costing my face way more than it turned out. Snap, thank you. I appreciate it. Going to be late stream, starting later than usual. Well, I would have actually been pretty on time had the camera situation not been a thing. Yeah, you guys have no idea how much I beat myself up over those kind of things. Sir Nip, welcome back in. I got broads in Atlanta. I'm getting started on the game. I'm done with you guys. Dolls, what's up? Welcome in and thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community.
Word around the offices, you've got a fat cock.
Absolutely. We're gonna get real spoiled with the SH stuff. Yes. Praying. Praying with the resub for 7 months in a row. Praying, thank you so much and welcome back into the channel and the community. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Exactly. I just if you ever feel like your day's going a little, if you feel like your day is just going meh, you could have said you were going to be Ghostface and you show up on camera like a rejected panda. So you're doing pretty good. Peaky Hat, what's up? Welcome back in. Honestly, it didn't take that long. It really, I'm pleasantly surprised, but it only took about an hour and a half. And so what's up? Welcome in. All right, you guys. I saw the trailer for RE4 a while ago. Did they come out with another one? Hungry Snake, welcome back into. Lots of people are hating on the Silent Hill 2 remake. I thought it looked really cool. So we haven't seen the trailer or anything. So an RE4 showcase looked really good. Okay, I haven't seen either of these. I was thinking it'd be really cool to have a compilation of the scare moments in October. Oh my god, that would be amazing. I'm trying to come up with ideas for new alerts too, like similar to our 5 alert with the I can't talk right now. With Bewitched. There we go. Talking is hard. I didn't know Caster was a Raiders fan. All right. So they showed a story and extended gameplay trailers. Okay, we'll have to watch those. Remind me tomorrow and we'll watch those tomorrow. Did you end up playing? No, I didn't. We just talked for 3 hours instead of playing. Ryan, please. Ryan, no. Ryan, why did you raid today? Oh my god. Ryan with the raid. And Goff, what's up? Welcome back in. Oh my goodness, Ryan, please. Jangles, what's up? Welcome back in. Guys, welcome into the channel and community. Look, today we are doing a different look every October, and today... skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Today we're an evil panda. No, I'm not playing Halo. Extremely Chad, what's up? Welcome back in, and thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Tank, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. And Trivial with the gifted sub to Warner. Warner, welcome back in. And I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes. Oh man. Ryan, what were you just playing? And thank you again. I really appreciate it. We got extended gameplay of RE4 Remake and Silent Hill 2 Remake. So why are people speaking ill of the remake of Silent Hill 2? Or that's not the best way to say that, but why are people skeptical? Christian, welcome back in, by the way. Going to an insane clown. Oh my gosh, I'm done. Old bones with the hydrate. I think there's been multiple hydrates. We're just gonna get started on the game. Maybe if I just don't focus on looking at chat, I will feel better about myself. Hannah, welcome in. What are you doing awake? How are you still awake right now? That's crazy. Welcome back in. I had Halo open and streamed for like 5 minutes. Was that just to show me that you were playing Halo and to do a raid with the Halo? I just said as a company twice. Wait, what? As a company? Hold on, wait. Maybe because Konami as a company is kind of shady as a company. Is it just because people are like, do you think they're going to go in the direction of how they've remade the Resident Evil series? Because I feel like that would make the most sense. Also, I just kind of, I don't know why, but I put those two game series kind of lumped together because I think they both offered a really groundbreaking, I don't know, addition to the gaming community. It's midnight. I rated Ryan and then he rated you. What were you just playing? Are you doing spooky games too? And also, thank you, Hungry. Why would a streamer look at chat? That's crazy. Because clearly, based on my face, I'm not crazy. Okay, but I am happy about the knife. I was actually really happy about that one. It actually turned out to be not too bad. Captain Loco, what's up? Welcome back in as well. All right, you guys. So I'm going to give you all the recap and we're going to get started on this. Nat. Nat, thank you so much for the resub for 5 months in a row as well. Let's go. I'm so excited to be here. An absolute favorite community and creator. Nat, that means the world coming from you. Thank you so much for the kind words above all. And welcome back in. Spoken like a crazy person. What's your favorite scary movie? This channel. All right, guys. So if you guys haven't been here for the past 2 days, I think this is our 3rd day playing this, to be fair. This is our 3rd day playing it, but we started this game called The Beast Inside. It has been a little bit all over the place, but if you are newer to the channel... What is happening? Y'all will refuse to let me say this start. Unknown, I thought you were out of biz. And Ken. Ken, thank you so much for the resub for 2 months in a row as well. And welcome back in. Unknown, you said you were out. Riddler, good night. Thank you so much for hanging around. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh.
Good.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pause.
This is...
Hold on.
I'm so fucking well. How do I get out?
You said you were done. Unknown. All right, I can't pause it yet, so we're gonna have to watch this. And now we can pause it. Okay. Ken, welcome back in. And again, thank you so much. Oh, wait. Oh, it's not picking up my controller. I also need to itch my nose. That's like all I can do without wiping it away. We start like this. Arwen, welcome back in. Another set of broken legs. We fell down a well. Okay, yes, so guys, again, if you came through from the raid, and Hannah, welcome in, and just thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And yes, so Oh, thank you. I'm actually about to change them again because we're coming up on the end and I have one more set of nails that I want to put on for the spooky season. But yes, do you game on consoles too? I always use controllers. You'll really only ever catch me using mouse and keyboard if I am playing like League of Legends. I want to say that's like the only thing, unless it absolutely makes me have to use it. I don't know, it's just what I'm most comfortable with, and so I don't feel like it makes me less of a gamer, and that's that. So Unreal work with the face peaky hat, I appreciate it. And Doxer, welcome back into very spooky, but I have not shied away from spooky looks. I feel like last year it was way more toned down. Oh, I also need to do Sally. I haven't done Sally from A Nightmare Before Christmas, so I forgot about that one too. So we have a couple more looks. I think most of the looks here on out are actually going to be like very intensive, more face covering than the previous ones have been. So hopefully the other ones turn out slightly better than this one. But anyways, guys, so Beast Inside, there is a lot to it, but essentially the structure of the game is going from one chapter where we are in 1979 as a CIA spy, and we have these agents coming after us. A lot of crazy stuff is going on, and so there's a built-up paranoia based on our main character feeling like there is a sleeper agent around him. And so as far as I got with that is I really do think that his wife is either a sleeper agent or he's going to think like he's going to become paranoid enough to where he thinks she is, and that's why we started out the game with seeing him decide to kill her. So that's what I'm thinking, because how perfect would that be? You start the game out, they make you think that you're this deranged person that kills his wife. But what if she was the sleeper agent and she was spying on him the whole time and like so embedded into his life that he didn't even know? So that's what I'm kind of hoping it ends up with. And then, so right now we're back in that modern day time, but the other chapters, so as it goes back and forth, the other chapters are us in flashbacks from the, I want to say 1800s. Yeah, I want to say it was like 1800s. And that's like where you see more of the scares, I would say, for the most part. But as we're coming to the end of this game, they're starting to collide together, and you're seeing them start kind of, I feel like, coming together and piecing to just being terrifying altogether. So I feel like it's starting to finally intertwine, and I'm interested to see where it goes. But yeah, that's my prediction for this, is she's gonna end up being a sleeper agent to Pyramid Head. And wait, do Pyramid Head and talk to his muffled. I told you guys I could have easily done a mask. I think a couple of you guys were like, oh, just do a mask, it would be a little bit easier. And I don't know, I wanted to do everything by makeup. So Marijuana, what's up? Welcome back in, and thank you. And Zar, welcome back in too. What's your favorite scary movie? You could be sort of, wait, the character Naruto, kind of. Wait, I'm unfamiliar, but okay. So we just started out chapter 9. Unfortunately, I missed reading it, but we clearly just fell down a well. Overall, this game has been pretty terrifying. All right, guys, look away.
Fuck, I think I'm gonna puke.
It thinks I'm using mouse and keyboard. What is going on? I should have been Saw today. Vibo, what's up? Welcome back in, and thank you. I should have been Saw. Find a way out of the well. Chapter 9, family reunion. Ah, that's right. Okay, so yes. So there is one more factor that I want to talk about, which is oh, that was a sheriff, by the way. There is this mysterious hat man. He like has a top hat, and the previous family, when we go back into the other chapters, the last name is Hyde. And so I think that is by no accident, but I think the guy in the top hat that we saw at the end of the last stream is in fact our father, because he keeps telling us to, okay, hold on. He keeps telling us to, that's not the right, oh! He keeps telling us to leave it alone or like go somewhere else. We need to hit the bucket off. Okay. And yeah. Oh! Okay. I need to throw it up a little bit further. Do you want to play a game? Wanna play a game? What is Chucky's thing? Did we say which one that was? So pumped for the remake of the first one in the room. Wait, the first one was in the room? The remake of which one? So pumped for the remake. The first one I played was The Room. Josh, welcome back in, by the way. So pumped for Silent Hill. Is that what you're saying? That'll do. Climb up the ladder. Oh, okay. I don't think I can actually get hit by the rock. His name is Park. Hyde Park. What is it actually? Is it James? I want to say James.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break.
I also think it's...
That was close.
There's a lot this game has done, but I overall... I'm very... Oh! I was just about to say I'm overall really pleased by the fact that they even incorporated skill checks, but we're not happy about that. We're not happy about that. Horror game fans are very happy right now. That's true. Wait, what did you say was the other thing that's getting remade? And I'm your friend till the end. That's right. Okay. What was that bullshit? Okay. I should have just done the skill check and stopped talking to you guys. Nice. At least you're not doing your girl Ellie this time. I did her so dirty, you guys. I did her so dirty in the... I think what this is, and I don't know. I feel like there sometimes feels like... Hold on.
Fuck, the plank is gonna break. That was close.
Okay. Oh, should be A's and B's. Yeah. Oh, that actually is very quick. You have to hit that very quick. Rare Ghost. Rare, thank you so much for the resub for 6 months in a row and a tier 3 as well. Dude, thank you. I really appreciate it. Welcome back in. Oh, my face is like, I think my face is having a reaction right now. Feels very itchy. Okay, so we picked up the key. Last of Us, what's up? Welcome in, and thanks for coming over from YouTube. Sorry, this is what you're... What a time to come into the channel, honestly. What a time. But seriously, welcome in. We're doing spooky season, so I do a different spooky makeup look every stream. Justin with the hydrates, Christian, pun time. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them Wait, that's perfect. I love that. Okay, I hear something crawling towards us. That was great, Christian. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm wondering if it would have looked better if I hadn't, like, done it down here. I feel like if I just blacked that out, it would actually look better a little bit. That's funny. I was just gonna talk about that. So I feel sometimes like I don't know how to go about talking about this. What's your favorite scary movie? Is it Sydney? Okay. So that's wait, I thought I had the keys. I know we're getting back to the house overall. All right, we have to go back a long way. So let me get reacclimated to the game real quick. Okay, so we have that. We have our keys. We should have our map, no? I wish the map, but that's not really gonna help. I wish the map would actually show where you are on it. I actually like this look back hair. I'm not gonna lie, it's such an easy look to do, and I actually like it. Solid snake. Okay, we're gonna cut through here. Mr. Mojo, what's up? Welcome back in, and thanks, Jink. All right. Can I eat in the makeup? I mean, if I want the makeup to get in my mouth, then yeah. That's why I normally have my cow mug, you guys, but that's why I'm doing the straw, so it's not getting in my face or my mouth. All right, let's go this way. I'm not, Chad. I think it's just an irritation. It's not like a genuine allergic reaction. I think it's just a irritation from, I just don't normally put this much makeup on continually. So I think it's just a little frustrated, but that's why we have days off. And the 2 days off, like I don't put anything on my face. But yeah, so Smile was good. I'm trying to think if I had any other updates for you guys. I honestly did like some relaxing yesterday and put on Harry Potter. Can I run? We can't run, right? Okay, we can. I put Harry Potter on yesterday. I don't know if anybody else feels like this, but during the fall season, I just want to watch the first Harry Potter, always. Natty with the kid stuck in a cage. Chat
Emma's
send
alone
help.
at home. I must get back to her as fast as I can.
I think it's gonna be this way. I feel like it's this way. Natty. And Fallen, what's up? Welcome in, by the way. And Natty with the tier 3 resub for 8 months in a row. Holy cow, dude. 8 months is what you 8 months of the shit show. Last of Us. Thanks for the follow. I'm glad to see you're enjoying the channel here as well. And I'm glad to hear you're enjoying the content on YouTube. And Demon entering into month 3 of their 6 months from Trivial. Trivial, thank you so much for the 6 months gifted to Demon. You guys are so generous. Okay, I guess we're right? Radio? Okay, we should be pretty close to the house. But yeah, so we're making our way back to the house. For anybody that's new here or has never played this game, it's pleasantly been... I've been pretty impressed with it. I've been a little bit confused since last time. I think there's just one part of the game that I'm extremely confused by, which was that sequence with Booth's brother. It just felt a little misplaced. Okay. Need to find... Emma's 100% a sleeper agent. I feel it in my bones. Lord, what's up? Welcome back in. It's tradition. Harry Potter for Halloween. Yes, and Home Alone. So I've never seen... I don't think I've ever seen Home Alone. Maybe I watched Home Alone 2, but I never watched the first one. And then I also have never seen Die Hard, which I know everybody's like, what? That's like my favorite Christmas movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie? We can just make up what we missed. That's fair. Okay, just get across the bridge and we'll be fine.
I've left my wife alone and there's a maniac on the prowl. I just hope she's all right.
There is a maniac on the prowl. I usually binge all the Harry Potter movies once a year. I always do Lord of the Rings. I told you guys how my family has like, we don't have a lot of family traditions, but binging the Lord of the Rings series every New Year or around the holidays is just our thing. It's my stepdad's and my son's favorite movie of all time. Wait, that's actually really sweet. Why specifically? Like, did they watch it when you said when your son was younger, or like what made that it? Say what? What's up? Welcome in, by the way. And Ken, have a good night. Thanks for hanging around, and I'll catch you later. Watch it every year. Okay, so clearly I need to watch Home Alone 1. You sold me on it. Oh, okay, maybe I can make the scream face more if I like make like fish lips instead of smiling. Like I can't stop smiling. Home Alone is the movie for Christmas. Can everyone agree? Home Alone is the movie for Christmas? Also, Noel, thank you so much for the reset for 5 months in a row, and welcome back in. Thank you. Seriously, I really appreciate it. And holy resubs, Hunter as well. Hunter, thank you so much for the resub as well. I've never seen Home Alone 1. Yeah, I've never seen Die Hard or Home Alone, but we have movie nights in December. We're gonna have to. Dennis the Menace, welcome back in, by the way. And yes, no, I have no idea the Yippee-ki-yay. Is that what Die Hard's from? Hunter, again, thank you so much for the continual support and welcome back in. All right, let's go. Our wife's in here.
Emma! Where is she?
Remember, she's pregnant too. What if the baby is a sleeper agent too? Hold on. Wait a minute. What if it's not even my baby? Emma? Oh. I don't think we've ever been in that one. That one's locked. You know what? She's probably in our office. Yeah, she's probably in our office. Unless... Oh. Emma. Mr. King, welcome back in. Yes, I know, I need to.
Emma.
Sleeper agent.
He's been here again. This time, what happened to you? Why do you look like this?
I cut somebody's hand off?
Slipped and fell into a stream. I'm all right.
He's come back. You hear me? He keeps harassing us. The phone doesn't work. Maybe he cut the wires or...
The important thing is, he didn't do anything to you.
But he could have.
See, yeah, it's too coincidental. Stop before you can.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you alone.
I don't think she's
Did you meet the
actually.
sheriff?
He... no, I must have missed him.
Oh,
I found
that
the
was
telegrams, though.
okay.
And believe it or not, the diary I told you about,
Diary?
Nicholas's diary. It'll help me decode them.
Nicholas
I
Hyde.
just need to find the remaining pages and then...
You're doing it again! Someone wants to kill us, and all you're worried about is work? Why don't you think about me? About our child?
Maybe because the work and the killings are directed to one another?
Then do something to keep us safe, and do it fast.
It'll be over soon. I promise.
I feel like whoever's trying to mess with us would have done something to her by now. I feel like it's too...
Emma's on edge. She needs to calm down. I better check what the sheriff was up to. Luckily, I've got his car keys.
Okay, yeah, we can see his car keys. I don't know. I still feel like she is a part of it. Is she drunk? A little stubbly. I mean, she's pregnant, but I don't trust her. Oh, there were things that we needed to get in there, weren't there? Yeah, that was where Macaulay Culkin, is that? That's where he got his start, right? That was like what launched his career. And Dread, I hope you have a good one. Thanks for hanging around. I would say, is this game scary? I think it has its times. We've had a couple jump scares out of this, but I did decide that I do think with the season coming to an end, and I know you guys have wanted to see some genuine scares. How does Visage sound? That was his career. That was all he did, really? See, was the sheriff on their payroll too? The sheriff has the old stuff? Bugcatcher Jess, welcome back in, by the way. Yeah, so I started the first one, and also Peaky, have a good one. Thanks for hanging around. And as a reminder, I'm doing early stream tomorrow. Like 11 a.m. is tomorrow's. It was also in The Good Son. I don't think I ever saw The Good Son either. So Visage, I did never even finish the first one, but we could start like the second one or pick a different one.
What's this?
Because they
In
don't
the late 19th century,
connect.
the Hyde family, in order to avoid further association with the accusations against Jacob Hyde, legally changed their name to Stevenson. What? What the fuck? Am I supposed to believe that my family and
Dame,
the
thanks
Hydes
for the
are
follow. Welcome to the channel.
one and the
community.
same? That's fucking absurd. Someone would have told me if we had such stories in our family history, wouldn't they? Unless it's bullshit. Bullshit invented by the sheriff. He wanted to set me up, mess with my head. Was he even a real sheriff? Fuck, I seriously can't
He's
put my finger on
losing
this.
it. Although, in his defense, I feel like the current situation, what is reality and what is being made up in his head, is coming really close. And if he does have family history to the Hydes, that would explain it too. Because I think on the Hyde side, of things, I think Nicholas Hyde actually was in that insane asylum, and he was one of the few people to escape. And so I think he was, I don't know, he has way more involvement in the situation than even he realizes. I love this game. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I do. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Except there's just I think at times, because you're going back and forth, I think that does keep you grounded to understanding and being able to digest how much information the game throws at you. But the game is truly detailed and a little perplexing at times. There's not a Visage 2, but there's multiple chapters in Visage, right? I'm pretty sure. And what did he lose? Sheriff's report, 1854. Reporting officer Daniel Plainview. Informant's name Charles Grady. Incident murder. On Saturday, September 11th at night, the sheriff's office in Windham received a notice from Hillside Inn janitor Charles Grady concerning a badly wounded man who had arrived at the inn. Upon arrival, the deputy sheriff, the undersigned Daniel Plainview, pronounced the man dead. The victim turned out to be John Norton, the judge for all of us, who had been missing for 2 weeks. Death was caused by blood loss. Accused Hyde of killing him. The man had been stabbed in the neck with a sharp tool, possibly a knife, which caused arterial injury. He also had multiple cuts and lacerations on his body. We all remember that one. An idol. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let me finish reading this, then I'll do the gobble. In the course of investigation at the scene, it has been established that the man had reached Hillside Inn going along the road through the woods from the estate on the other side, the river that belongs to Jacob Hyde, the owner of both the inn and the mine. However, the suspect was not at home, though there were signs that he had left in a hurry. Oh. It seems familiar, but I can't recall exactly where I've seen this before. Definitely somewhere in our house. Where did we see that statue? Okay, Yammers, welcome back in. There are 4 chapters, I think. In Visage, yeah. That's what I was thinking. Alright, let me see. See, that one had such range and everything. I feel like mine have been so flat lately. Gimp, what's up? Welcome back in, and thank you. Hello. Yeah, they're very different. Are you able to go into the second chapter without playing through the first?
Hidden room in our house. I have to check it out. That fucker could have even been there when we moved in. Too bad I didn't know about it before.
Hold on. On Tuesday, August 28th. Okay, this is what my wife called in for. Damn. These are the events that Nicholas mentioned in his diary. So he didn't make up or embellish anything. Too bad I didn't know those legends before moving here. Wait. What legends? What legends? Z, what's up? Welcome back in. I feel like for whatever reason, the way that my hair is and just the super dark shirt, it looks like I'm sitting at like a hair salon as Ghostface about to get a haircut when they put that thing around your neck. So the police report. He never had a chance to write that summary. The same person that turned our life to hell has also brought the sheriff's life to a brutal end. Can I grab that from here? A lighter.
Where did he get that from? An
It's
uncle from the KGB?
Was it a real officer or just some dummy sheriff? Wait, did he say KBG or did he say KGB? Pull this up. Looks like something would be under there. I think he had a pizza box in here too. That's exactly what we're dressed up as. Ghostface at the hair salon. Wow, what's up? Welcome back in. Okay, so we checked out his car. What's our current objective? Finding the... I would assume finding the statue, right? Where have we seen that statue before, y'all? It wasn't in our room. Wasn't it over here? Or... I remember seeing that statue in Nicholas's memories, but I don't remember here. Galleon. Guy. Okay, call me Guy. It's easier. Don't have time to catch up on the streams. No worries. And thank you so much for the continual support for 2 months in a row. And welcome back in. That's right. We went over this last time, didn't we? I really appreciate it. And yes, if you are excited for The Walking Dead season 4, it should be coming out this Saturday. I have to double check the editing, but it should be going up tomorrow. Although I've got to, oh man, that's a whole nother thing that I want to talk to you guys about. Amigo, what's up? Welcome in. I don't think it's in here. Oh, it is. Okay. So what do I, Gates of Hell. Lovely. Lovely. But I have it, but there's nothing for us to do with it. Season 4 of The Walking Dead, Telltale series, yeah. Oh, I guess to be fair, I haven't completely finished it yet. I'm 1 episode away, but I haven't been that impressed with it. I'm honestly a little disappointed by it, but I haven't finished it up, so hopefully the last episode sheds some more light. To be fair, Nog, what's up? Welcome back in. I almost became a member of the band Ghost. Almost. Yeah, I'm loving the Walking Dead Telltale series. I think it was really a fun start to get back into doing Let's Plays as well. Okay, so this is here, but definitely somewhere in our house, but why does that matter? Did we not find everything in the car? Night City, welcome back in, by the way. It's gotta be everything. I don't like the, I really don't like the sounds that we're hearing. Okay, what's the direction that we have? Yammers! Yammers! Dude! Yammers, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community as well. And welcome back in. And y'all, I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes. And Zar with the gifted sub to Night City. Night City, I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes as well. Guys, thank you. I really appreciate it. And Marky, what's up? Welcome back in. I need to give another go to The Walking Dead. I started the first one, but didn't get far into it. Wait, we're talking about the Telltale series, Mark? It's not the crickets. You don't hear the other things? The old police report. But this doesn't... I know that it's trying to get us... Maybe it's somewhere else. Like, maybe there's another one. Pie, what's up? Welcome back in. You know, it's either an evil turtle or apparently a rejected member of KISS. But the aim was... the aim was Ghostface. It's like you have to close both of your
I just need
eyes.
to place the disc in the opening, just like in the picture.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. Yeah, you just have to close both of your eyes and you'll see it. Yeah. Just insects. I don't like these sounds. No, there's creaking and way more than just that. Yammers, thank you. It's Scream. This is why I needed to have the... I feel like if I had the hood, it would have worked. Part of the text is invisible. How can I read it? It's very... I see it. Also, to be fair, I feel like because I smile so much when I'm streaming, it looks worse, but... if I just close my eye and everything else will be fine. All right, where was my items, the note? Here we go. What happens at night will be judged in daylight. What stays hidden in the dark will be revealed in full light. In full light. Here we go. Oh. 1864 AD. 1864 AD. 1864 AD. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, so this is gonna be important. So 1864, okay, it's all the way up here. And we have to line it up where, oh. Okay, so A already lines up. Where does A and D line up? Right there. Okay, and then we need to move this. No. 1860. I forget that it does that at the same time. But, okay, as long as this is lined up, we can move this one easy. Yeah. I wonder... Oh. Well, there we go. It's timed. It's timed.
Dates. Each corresponds to one letter.
1773 plus C. 1820. Should we go with, maybe first to last? So, like... Or no, maybe I'm just moving it? Like, this one doesn't have C in it, does it? Does this one have I? I'm wondering if it's first to last. Tokuji, I'll do that in 1 second. This one doesn't have an I either. It's gonna time out as well. I don't know if it resets, if it times out. If my teeth were black, it'd be recognizable. What do we have here? We have an M. There's G, but there's not a G. There's no P, no E. There's no H or R. This one doesn't line up with any, y'all. Tokuji, welcome back in. That was like such a bad gobble, I'm sorry. We have another G. But there are some... Oh, there's a T here. So that's T. But there's a T there too. Okay, there's a better way to solve this. I feel like it's a timed solution too. It's got to make a word, right? I'm getting into Wordle mode. This one would be I. Do any of these have I? That one has I. I'm just going to do process of elimination, honestly. Yeah, like that one doesn't have a Y or an I. That one doesn't have an I. But that one does have an N, so we could put... But it has an M too. Does this one have an I? No. Okay, see, the I is in the right spot. This could be T, but this could be T as well. What else could this be besides T? Nothing. So that one's T. There's not an R. Doesn't make sense. Some of these aren't right. S. That one could be... That doesn't make sense. We got the date right. Well, it's a date corresponding with a C. Or with a C, the letter. Oh, okay. I'm such a goofball. Okay. C is F. Okay, so C would be F. I think I'm right about this, but probably not. Hold on. Do you have to move... So the first one is 1773. So if we put that one where that was, where it's AD, see how it, oh, no, I don't know if that actually lines up. What does C turn out to be? C equals F? I would say C equals F. But I don't know if that's even an option, so I don't think that's right. I'm missing one piece. So 1773. So do I need to plus C? I need to move the outside. Okay, so we need to do the same thing that we did to solve it, I think. But just... Okay. So what we need to do is get 1773 to line up. And then we move solely the... stop moving. There we go. Okay, so that's shifting that. But we need to go over here. So C is Z. I think Z was an option, right? Okay, no, it's not. So do I need to move the top one? Letters and dates. God. I thought there was a way to not move it. But you wouldn't know what it lines up with, so that doesn't make sense. Does it need to be where C... Maybe it has to be where... Okay, let's try this. Stop resisting. I wonder if it's where whatever the letter is lines up with something else. So like C... For 1773, C would be B, but I don't think that's an option. There's P, E. I'm not doing it right. 966 I. See, okay. That's where it's like, do we move this one or no? You know what I mean? Like this? Do we keep it where it has to be and that's where we try to rotate the thing to be? Is that making sense? P is like half of B. I was thinking about that. So I think we should put this right here. And then if it's 1966. I thought, was I wrong? But I thought we could move just one of them. I didn't think that both of them rotated all the time. See, it's like, how do I make C? So I for this one, where 1966 and I would line up. Wait, let me see right here. See right there, like I feel like if you were to do that, I mean you could, it would be G. Unless you just have this go where it is and then it lines up with it. I think I'm thinking way too much about this. Lulu, what's up? Welcome back in. Is that even an option? How am I doing this wrong? I can move just the letters. No, I can't. It says L is to move the letters, but it's not allowing me to just move the letters. I have to only do the right stick. I know, I'm really excited to do that. Unfortunately, Filthy, that one, so I'm getting Walking Dead out, the last season of that, since that was like the first series I started. And then I'm gonna finish up Plague's Tale, and then I'll be moving on to part 2 of The Last of Us. But I'm also trying to get through the entire playthrough before I start publishing videos. I feel like that one's especially one that I don't want to get spoilers for. Okay. I feel like I already solved it earlier. Place the pointer on C and then the center. You said point? Well, that's the problem. Oh, you're saying, oh, okay, you're saying put the date here and then place the, I saw like a piece of it. The thing is that like this one is I, right? Would I equal J? Is that what it is? Is it like, I don't think J is even an option for that. You figured it out. 1773 plus C. 1777 plus 3. I think it's just when it gets to it. Or what if it's, okay, so since I feel like it's the opposite. So I keep trying to push it. I keep trying to match the date with the outside circle. But what if it's matching the date with the inside circle, because that's what's saying still. So this would be E, like C would be E. Like I think I kept focusing on the outside. There's an E. Yep. I was so fixated on the outside because a lot of times, there was a time when with the cipher, we were solving, okay, so we're 9G. Wait, sorry. Right here would be M. Yeah, dude, that sets you up for failure because earlier on we would do the opposite. Like we'd line up the first one. Oh, that's so irritating. Wait, there's not a G. 966 plus what? Wait, I'm such a goof. M. Why was I such? Okay. All right, so 1823 plus M. Ah, that's so infuriating. 63? 1864? Wow, okay, 1823 plus M. That's awesome. 1823 plus M would put it at all the way over here. Oh, that's so cool. I have to say, I really do like the puzzles in this one. It might take me a little bit longer, but hold on, wait, what was it? Hold up. M is I. Ooh, a little reverse. Wait, no, that wouldn't be right. Did I look at the wrong one again? Hold on. 16. Oh my gosh, I'm on 16. Let me go to 18. 1823 with M is G. Oh my, I keep accidentally placing it on the right one. It's okay, we know you're working on Casta time. Okay, puzzle solving while you're streaming. It's like you already have this internal part of you that doesn't want to look like a complete idiot on stream, but then you add a puzzle to it and you're just like, brain does not compute. Pos, what's up? Welcome in. All right, 1410 plus N. 1410 plus N. My brain freezes up. Oh, anxiety hits. Something like that. I think that's why it's 1307. 1307 plus D. I'm always I. 1307 plus I. That's why I sit here and like
Bingo.
Whenever...
That was well thought out, Nicholas.
The 4-1, yeah, that was well thought out. I actually really like that puzzle. It's like, there's a little bit of, I think it's a little bit inherently, but Globus Cruciger? This isn't just some trinket. It looks like it could fit somewhere. In the guy's hand.
Put the apple in the right
In the guy's
place.
hand. What? Oh, tiptoe through the window. Is this the CIA math? Whoever just purchased some merch, thank you so much for the support, and I hope you enjoy your stuff. Thank you. And Zell, yes. This is exactly how a character that was in the CIA for for codes and deciphers would handle a puzzle like that. They would take just that amount of time. Yes. No, I've never played any of the rooms. What are they? It goes in his hand. Yeah, I was thinking about this because I was like, especially when it comes to Let's Plays, I keep all of my deaths. Like, I try to like keep it as organic as or possible to what happens. But I also feel like there's this assumption that because you click on a Let's Play, it's going to be like a perfect representation. Like, you're not going to make any mistakes, and it looks really bad if you die or stuff like that. I feel like there's this like pressure for that, and I just don't believe that that's how everybody's playthrough is. Alex, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. I refuse to believe that like everybody who watches it had the most perfect first playthrough ever.
A hidden room in our house.
Wait,
Gotta check that out.
was it upstairs? Oh. 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 No, so puzzle games, the room. I do like puzzles. Like, I mean, whether I look, me solving riddles on stream isn't what's gonna make me look.
What was that cursed place? What do all those words and symbols mean?
Okay, this just got a lot more interesting. Are always perfect. 0 deaths every time. I'm so sure. I'm so sure. Did you say it was so fast? We both saw through a hole in the wall. What my father did to that lady? Hunting dangerous... Oh. R. Kelly, thank you so much for the reset for 2 months in a row as well. Love the stream, keep it up. Also love the spooky skeleton makeup. Thank you. It is a spooky skeleton. Seriously, I really appreciate the continual support and welcome back in. Yes. We both saw through a hole in the wall what my father did to that lady. Hunting dangerous game is the most fun. The most dangerous game, some say. Liars, thieves, murderers, forgers, monsters, sadists, he and I. Plant, holy resubs today. Plant, thank you so much for the resub for 27 months in a row as well. And welcome back in and thank you. Hello. Can't do puzzles or maths. Led me to be in the Marines. Wait, but the ASVAB, I guess the ASVAB, you don't have to get that high of a score, I feel like. I make long trips without even moving. Moving, human equals beast. I make long trips without even moving. Human equals beast. Sienna, what's up? Welcome back in. Everyone I meet has 2 faces. One is human, the other face of a beast. Well, how apt is my costume today? 2 faces. Okay. God, Nicholas was locked up in a dark room by his father, mentally abused. It's a good thing he wasn't alone. But why did he never mention the other boy in his diary? Not even his name was written about? That must have been the one that they kept talking about, you guys. Oh my gosh, this was the boy that would run around in the hallways. And maybe what was in the mines too? Yes, yes. December 22nd. I've apologized so many times, but he says I must be punished to learn. Dad, why are you hurting me? I kept asking. He was so furious that his face went red. Finally, he spat and said, why do you keep hurting us? January 3rd. Darkness is the worst. I hate it. There is nothing that scares me more. Bootless Bit, welcome back in. I don't know what I did wrong this time. Maybe I didn't do anything. Maybe it was wrong I was even born. I think my father wants to get rid of me. It's not because I did something wrong. It's about me. He just doesn't want me in his life. I'm a nuisance to him. What else could it be? The fact that I took his pencil, the one I write with now, whenever a bit of light comes through those cracks, I really don't know. I've had a dream where I took off my clothes and ran around the inn naked, yelling at guests like crazy. He does have a whole nother side to him. The Jekyll and Hyde. Wow, groundbreaking. They were scared of me. They were adults, and yet they were scared. It was just a dream. In fact, I am the one who was scared. I broke a plate, all my dinner wasted. Father thought I did it on purpose. I never do anything on purpose. My hands are shaking and I can't write anymore. Shano Baggins, thank you so much for the resub for 8 months in a row. I don't know why I want to say 6. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You lurky turkey, but welcome back in. I thank you. All of the lurky turkeys out there. Frog, what's up? Welcome back in. And Big Tim, welcome back in too. Thank you. I'm not alone here. He's walking around the house too. I'm not sure if I like it. He's not saying anything, just smiling. I'm looking down, not saying anything. He's actually nice to me, not the way I first thought he was. At least I have, scroll. At least I have some company for my trips to the woods. I can't tell my father anything, he would be mad. August 11th, 1850. My dog ate my husband. Wait, what? Sienna? Today is the same old story. Closet and darkness. But this time he's here with me. I tell him I was good and it wasn't my fault. It's my father and the others to blame. The old man locks me up because he's ashamed of me. He'd rather I hadn't even been born or I was someone else. At first he doesn't believe me, but then he says I'm right. He tells me not to worry and to be patient. He says everything will be all right. I tell him it already is, because neither of us will be alone again. Oh wait, there's more. Or there's not. Oh, there is. I'm not a child anymore. I don't have to listen to my father just because he's bigger and older. I'm smart and I have a lot of ideas. I talked about them when we both sat in the dark. He said it's sick. So what? Maybe I'm sick after what the world has done to me. At night, we will go into the woods to hunt for dangerous beasts. What? Soul Spirit, what's up? Welcome back in. He went to sleep, so I'm going alone. The old man has brought a new whore to the inn. He thinks no one will notice. I saw Whitehead spit a miner in the face. I clenched my fist, dreaming they are beating them both to a pulp. He has no idea what I've planned, but it's only a matter of days. I will tell him soon. I know where the old man keeps gunpowder barrels. As soon as we get out of this closet, we're going to have a ball. I asked the dame from the inn if she would show me her twat. What? Hold on, what? She told the old man, plus he took me for something, and now we're rotting here. I should have killed her. People like that are just a waste of space. This closet is the worst thing. I wish I could shatter it into pieces. Well, I know a similar place. In fact, it isn't quite the same. Dark, cold, and hell-like. It must burn if we want to put an end to our suffering. People are effing scum. I've said it all along. Y'all. Matt Goose, welcome in. And V-Trip, what's up? Welcome in. Oh, that sounds fun. That has to be. Oh, I think we're done. Okay, so that's who started the fire in the inn. It's gotta be. It was a time done. Y'all, you have my attention now. Here we go. Was this here before on the
Man
bed?
in the mask. Now I know who he is.
What?
What the hell is that?
The man in the mask? Now he knows who he is? Is it himself? So it's his, is it Nicholas too? It's gotta be Nicholas as well. You can't say twat and then censor. Fuck, I know. Do people still keep diaries? I only ever did one when I was a teenager.
Someone's at the door.
I journal from time to time, but not like consistently. But I feel like it's more journaling than keeping a diary per se. Florida man, welcome back. Oh, that was the agent. It's all coming together. Chapter 10, that was a short chapter, y'all. The man in the mask. I know who he is now. I figured it out when he came to my aid again. He's my father! Woo! Woo! Obviously, but I still feel pretty happy when I guess something and it comes to fruition. So When the detective died, he turned into an ice phantom that almost took my life. The frost scorched the skin on my hands and face. Icicles headed for my heart, but my father, hidden behind the mask and the top hat, came to my rescue one more time. He shows up and disappears like a ghost. Does that mean he's dead like the others? And now he's trying to protect me from beyond the grave? Orion, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Florida Man. And Florida, I hope you enjoy the sub and the emotes. Orion, thank you so much. And now he's trying to protect me from beyond the grave. I should have recognized him before. His clothes, top hat. I told you the top hat. I knew it. I knew it. Heard an American say twat before. All I think of is, isn't that what she says in, oh man, isn't that the word that, what is it? Emma Stone says in that one movie where it's about the Scarlet Letter? I feel like that's the word. Easy A. I think that's the word that she says. So it was like ingrained in my brain since then. I missed part 2 because I was at work. Yeah, that's the Russian fedora spy. He just put the thing over our head. Yeah. And now he's trying to protect me from beyond the grave. I should have recognized him before, his clothes, top hat, but he was the bane of my existence when he was alive. So why is he on my side now? The more I know, the less I understand. Prime, what's up? Welcome in. This is getting so good. But this is chapter 9. There's got to be more than 10 chapters. There's got to be. All right. Dad? Is that you, Dad? Chapter 10.
It's him. My father.
And who just put us in here?
Why is he protecting me? What is he trying to tell me?
Also, we just broke the mold, you guys. It's not going back and forth. Up until this moment, we've always gone back and forth with the chapters, but no more. We're just in the present. All right, guys, let me run to the bathroom real quick because you guys were doing hydrates. I will be right back. Let me see. I think Ginger's being super lazy today, but let me grab her. Ginger, don't want anything to do with me? Okay, it's really dark, but you're gonna keep them entertained for a second? Do you recognize me? She says no. All right, I'll be right back. You want a treat? You want a treat? Can you say thank you? Posture check for Kitty. It's so different with, like, it feels so empty. She is very chill. Can you say thank you, Zero? If Ginger actually knew how to play. You want a treat? You're such a snaggletooth. Say thank you, Zero. You Dumbo. There you go. Let me see if I can grab her. Oh, wow. It won't focus on wait, this app might actually work. It probably won't focus on the background, so you guys can actually see Kitty eat. But, okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do you think there's like 11 chapters or something then? Gunther, what's up? Welcome back in. And it will choose to focus on anything but us. Okay. Okay. Gunther, seriously, welcome back in. All right. Can you say thank you, Pie? Is anyone from Pie? You got you? Here you go. Aww. You said 10, so it'll be 10. Obviously. Well, there's no way. We haven't found out enough in the story. It shall be 10. I still didn't look it up. I think I was going to. I was going to. Ah! You gotta get it. You gotta get it. You gotta get it. Get it one more time. Don't give me that look. Get it one more time. She's like just out of reach. Yep. Good girl. No, that's my fingernail. Kiss my fingernail. I just love her face when she's chewing on it. Okay. All right. I heal here. Wanna hang out with me? Wanna go? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. All right. She only associates this room with treats now, you guys. Y'all have created a monster. Yeah, I trim her. I trim her clothes. You can hear her chomp. Wait, can you guys can pick up hearing her chomp? Crack, dude. Crack. I gotta put more pics of Maggie the cat in Discord. Wait, no, I'm usually a dog. I'm almost never a cat. What? Dude. Crack, thank you so much for the resub for, hold on. And Rare. Ghost, you're better than this. Ghost, you're better than this. Crack with 8 months and at tier 3 as well. Thank you so much for the continual support and welcome back in. I must have heard your hand when she grabbed it. No, she has one tooth left, you guys. She has one big tooth left. She is totally fine. I just need to trim Sienna's AFK. AFK time. This is all Overwatch talk right here. What did you do during Overwatch, Sienna? I know I call her the snaggletooth monster because a lot of times she'll like accidentally have it just like hanging out of her mouth. She's a mess, but okay. Chapter 10. So yeah, so we're not going back to Nicholas, which is so weird, but maybe because we have to get back to where he was. Oh. Tilsy with the resub for 13 months in a row as well. Tilsy, welcome back in and thank you. Thank you so much. Hello. It's more like what, oh. Oh, this is where, you guys, this is where the ice was. It has to be, yeah. This has to be where the ice was. Sienna won't want to play with us if there's Overwatch talk. WG, yes. So this is where Gilman ended his life. He never met Maria. He never saw the evidence she had for him. Walter Gilman. Oh, it is all coming together. The saber-toothed Ginger. Detective's last note. He got lost in the mine and died before he could meet Maria. If she lives in the swamp, I can pay her a visit. It's not that far.
Secret of the hides. What did we hide? It creeped out at
Pun
night.
Intended.
But
What did we hide?
And where? I don't get it. What does it have to do with the missing people and the accident? I must talk to that woman. Especially since the detective couldn't write down her testimony.
If she lives in the swamp?
It's been 10 years. I hope she's still alive.
And just casually living in the swamp? Ah, yes, normal things. I take it back what she said. This is so strange. I don't see how this ends. DC. DC, welcome back in. And Equinox, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Okay. DC is not better than this, so I expect that. But Rare, you're better than that. Status Quo, what's up? Welcome back in. Anna, please. Anna, please. I got put on the spot and asked if we played the forest. We accomplished nothing. You guys with the hydrates, I don't have... Hold on. Let me run and grab... Hold on. Another drink bites the dust. Okay, hold on one second. Oh. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you guys this. Anna's here. I told chat today on my stream that we did not get any gaming done. Absolutely not. And Freakish, what's up? Welcome back in. Yeah, we were trying to play the forest together. I would say... Okay. Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Unknown also is now at like DC level trolling. I forgot to show you guys this. I got a couple, well, it's already like the 20th, so these shirts came in so late, but I got the cutest shirt ever. No, you hang up. I forgot that I got that shirt. It's so perfect. No, you hang up. Oh my gosh. And then I gotta show the other ones too. You guys are done. I honestly, look, y'all, it was risky. It was one of those like through Instagram ad shirts. Halt. Is it Halt? Halty? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. You guys, it's the most Maggie shirt ever. No, you hang up. Why? Oh. Cat theme's about to go by. Southpaw. Reading my mind out here. You can't fire me, I quit. Okay, it was one of those like sketchy, you know, purchase through Instagram shops, and I wasn't expecting it to arrive, but you know what? Here it is. But yes. What's your favorite scary movie? I don't even know the answer to that. I guess it would be Halloween, although I'm about ready to be done with the entire franchise. Thank you, DC. Thinking she's getting scammed, but handing the money over anyway. When you go to see, like, when your #1 source of revenue was Cat Game of Thrones. I don't know if it's sad or funny. I can't quite determine that fact out yet. Yeah, I'm about ready to be done with the entire thing. Yammers. And chat knows this. Chat, anytime I have sound alerts, will like sniff out the most annoying one to me, and then it gets spammed. And then it just, I think it's awesome. That's why its position is secured. That is not true at all. How many times have I got ridden? Do you remember the other one DC used to spam? DC remembers the other one he used to spam. And that got cut real quick. I so missed the Baby Shark $5 dono alert. I will say that I do think I need to come up with some fresh alerts. I also still have the pizza costume. I haven't shot the pizza costume one. But that's probably going to be an alert for not just... That's totally going to be an alert for not just... Why am I in Dagobah? Like, what is happening right now? Where? Okay. Hold on. Let me go over here.
You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
Getting...
In the water. I better stay away.
Fuck no! Hell no. Absolutely not. Not today, Satan. We are not getting in the water. Okay, can I drag the boat? Mm-mm. Okay, I can't go through there. We are not about to get in the water. Or do I have to go through the water really quickly? Y'all, I know what I have to do, but I do not have the strength to do this. I do not. Y'all know I don't mess with water. Schmeagle, have a good one. Thanks for hanging around. Luke, run to Dagobah. But there's a city in the cloud where they're keeping my crew. A Jedi gotta do what a Jedi gotta do. Okay, we're just gonna sprint it. I think I have to. I have to. Yeah, Game of Thrones is funding Mag is suspicious. I never get caught by them. I never, like, fall into those quick purchase traps, but then I saw the... No, you hang up. Okay, we're gonna get over here. You haven't heard that rap in years. Such a classic. It's so good. Okay. It didn't scare me away. You know what we got? We got Death Star. You've unlocked core memory. Star Wars rap. That's like I will never lose the image of Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. That will be like ingrained in my brain for the rest of my life. This woman is totally swimming in the swamp. There must be something in the water.
He was wicked. So I witnessed him.
Anna, I'm feeling the slick back hair. I'm feeling it.
You, Lord, for mercy and deliverance, so help me.
It's happening again.
Vermilion.
I can hear someone who's not here.
Quippy message,
It
let's
must
go.
be the woman who wrote to the detective.
Verm, thank you so much for the continual support for 5 months in a row and welcome back in. But Luke, not ready, are you? It's always going to be stuck in my head. I'm feeling the slick back hair. It's giving me I feel like, is it, what, she was in Orange is the New Black. Is it Ruby Rose? I want to say Ruby Rose. Oh. I have 127 matches. Yes. Yes. That's who I think of when I think of slick back hair. All the time. But I was saying, Anna, that it actually looks like if Ghostface went to a hair salon, because my shirt just looks like what they drape over you. And the way that it's like slightly falling off. I had to pull out my gel that I had from years ago. For this one. Spider-Man, what's up? Welcome back in. This is so interesting.
Hey, listen.
Chat tax, Aramaic, welcome back in. And Rested? Is it Rested? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Okay, but she's not here. You won't believe your eyes.
It looks like there's something in the water. Something big. I should stay away.
You can't say I should stay away if you know you have to get over there. No. It's serving Rachel McAdams. Oh. I mean, I would be so blessed to have that if that's what you saw out of this. Whew. Be still my beating heart, Anna. I mean... maybe we need to get its attention elsewhere. Come over here. Come hither, dear. I'm so smart. Whew. Okay.
I'm only safe on land.
Clearly. The chat tax is paid for the week. Now can I get my fiddlesticks? Oh, fiddlesticks. This one's far. Wait, no, we're going over there. Recited. Oh. Wait. What did I read your name as? What did I read your name as? Union, what's up? Welcome back in. Guys, there's multiple of them. Okay, hopefully those go over there. That one needs to go over there too. And then we do a quick little... Whoa! Jump! Whoop! Oh my goodness, they were right on my butt. Yes, Frogman, exactly. I don't know why I'm getting a little laggy here. How are we supposed to do this? Okay, so when... Oh gosh, that can't be the distance. I can't go the distance. There has to be another one. Because when this one goes over here, we have to go. I'm getting my butt. It's happening. Ah, yep. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. What is it? I got a little, I feel like that scene in, where, oh my gosh, what's that scene where they're like, go bite the butt? What is it? Is that Finding Nemo? The butt or something? Math, what's up? Welcome back in. Are you guys getting lag too? Screwboy, welcome back in. Touch the butt. They're about to swarm. Okay, so where are we going? We have to go all the way through there. Touch the butt. Did you play... I played Red Dead 2. I don't know what's happening right now. I played Red Dead 2 on... I think it's because they have creatures moving around right now, so it's requiring a lot out of the game. But, Finding Nemo. He touched the butt. Oh, wait, let me grab this real quick. Yeah, I played it at the start of this year. So kind of, but I guess now it was January, so it's quite some time ago. All right. Launch it. We have to give it quite the distance. In fact, let's just be like super sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! Ah, I'm gonna die. 100% dead. DED dead. Oh, how many times can you take a nibble to the butt? Don't answer that, chat. Don't answer that. This is such a... This game just... This whole time I thought it was supposed to be Spawn. I've gotten that before. Look, it's kind of hard to do Ghostface unless, like, I feel like I could have taken away the chin and maybe it wouldn't. No, I feel like it wouldn't have been as obvious. Oh, no. That's too close. We're gonna try this one more time. Troll! Okay, well, now that we know we can be nibbled quite a few times, it's not the worst thing in the world to just send it, you know? My guess would say 5. I think we got nibbled on 3 times right there. Yeah, we're fine. Except that we're not gonna be able to get through this gate. Oh, it bit me once. It bit me once. Ah, I don't like this. I forgot that my lamp is empty. You never even need to use the matches. Honestly, you always have enough kerosene, which is nice. I joined Chivas. What's up? Welcome back in.
Believe me, said I lied, calling old Hyde a cheapskate
And a murderer?
He cursed me and banished me from the parish. Lord, ye know I ain't lying. You know the old man gave me no time when my husband got killed in the mine. Oh, Lord, may that old bastard and all of his kin be cursed forevermore.
She cursed him. And any of his spawn, right? I wonder what the creatures in the water even were. Like, they don't even explain that. They don't even explain that. Oh, hold on, wait 1 second. Ah. just walked. That's what I thought. But couldn't it... Wait, couldn't it on... Wait. You couldn't find it on Twitch or YouTube? We just started... It was... Wait. But I couldn't it on... Wait, what do you mean you couldn't do what on Twitch or YouTube? It bit me in the butt. This lady... I don't think she's insane. I mean, she's created clearly quite the... extravagant system to get to her home. Like, this is the next level home security right here. I mean, we've got monsters in the... Are you serious right now? This must be the woman at the inn that we saw that one time, remember? We saw the one scary lady that kept running after us. Every Italian mom when you wear a hat at the dinner table. Couldn't find your playthrough on Twitch or YouTube. It is. It's on the archive channel. It should be one of... It's... Yeah. I believe every single episode is there. Yeah, I have my Let's Play channel, and then we have the archive channel, which is all of the stream VODs. Mushrooms. No wonder this lady's crazy. Of course. Oh no, do not save the game. I don't like when I see that it saves. I don't like that. Oh, Kronos! Kronos, welcome back in, and thank you so much for the 500 bits. I don't want to know how long it took you to do the makeup today, but wow, it looks incredible. Thank you. I appreciate it. Evil panda looking or not. No, seriously, thank you so much, and welcome back in. Where you are right now kind of reminds me, yes, I was thinking about that. So this game came out after, but I was going to say that I feel like this game has draws so many inspirations from other horror games that I've played. But at the same time, once again, even just the concept of us working our way through a swamp and being chased by these creatures in the water, it just all has way more depth to it and than I was expecting out of this game. I thought this was going to be like a first-person run from something scary, but the story is very intensive. I think she's over there, you guys. DC. DC, I swear. DC. Yes. Yeah, Verm. Yeah, it's most of the stuff. Unfortunately, there's some things from my first or second year of streaming that we didn't save in time to be added to it. Okay, we're gonna sprint it a little bit. Also has platforming. How many swamp homes are there? What is... Oh, it's a tree branch. Yes. Sound alert equals free eye roll. Is it free though? It's free for everybody else. It doesn't look like an evil panda. It just depends if I'm smiling or if my, like... There you go. Let me just look like backwards the whole time. Okay, we can throw rocks over there to get somewhere else. Math is weird. I told you guys when I did this look though, when I warned you guys about Ghostface, I was like, a lot of it depends on the angle. And because I naturally am angled this way, like if you saw it straight on, I feel like it'd be more obvious. No, great balls of fire. No butt nibblers. Oh man, I don't know what it is. I don't care how many times it happens. You don't get used to it. So we have to go all the way over there. Okay, that one's getting clipped. I already know it. And whoop. Go, 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 go. Oh no. Oh. It's not fair too. It doesn't have to abide by the rules of the like the wood and everything. It has to go around. Or I have to go around. It doesn't. Wait. Us math is weird. Okay, more kerosene. I really do see the illusion that your whole head from neck is ghost face. It has a very perspective-based one. Yes. Okay, grab right here. That's a long sprint. That's gonna be a long sprint. There's no way. They're not gonna give us anything to throw to. Yes, Justin. I agree. I talked about it. I would say my top 2 recommendations from the last year and a half are the latest Top Gun, and if you have not seen... Hold on. If you have not seen the Jack Reacher series on Amazon, probably my favorite series of the entire... I think it came out last year. I think I watched that one last year, but that's been my top recommendation. You shall not nibble. Pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it, pull it! Oh god, it's breaking through. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's breaking through. The scariest thing is gonna be a creature. I taunted it for too long. No, we taunted it. Okay. I don't like this whole... Okay, there should just be one. We need to throw out a second rock. Reacher was so good. I never saw... I do want to see the one that, I almost said Tom Holland was in. Good lord, you guys have ruined me. That Tom Cruise is in. Imagine thinking of Tom Holland when you say Tom before Tom Cruise. What have y'all done? Oh. No. What is happening? You can't throw a jump scare right after having your butt nibbled. That doesn't work like that. Oh my gosh, my... Tom Sawyer. Yeah. Over Tom Sawyer. Oh man. Reacher was so good. Admore, welcome back in. It's great to see you. So I didn't see Terminal List yet. You guys were recommending Terminal List. Yeah, I need to watch that one. That one's on Amazon too, right? Okay. Some people do like that. Sometimes it do be like that. Kerosene? No? Alright, what are we doing here? I will say that I think with this game, some of the sequences feel just a little bit too long. Like right here, I feel like it's not necessary to make it this... Oh, crap. Woo! It's coming over here. Woo! We're getting bit in the butt. I'm dead. I'm dead. I didn't look it through. I didn't look through it. Oh! Oh! I mean, I'm kind of glad we saw that though. Joe, what's up? Welcome back in. Reacher's on Amazon Prime. So Reacher is, but we were talking about Terminal List. Or Terminal List is Netflix. Just watch Life on Netflix. I haven't seen that one. I'm just glad we got to see it. It was for science. Okay, so that's the door that we opened, so I didn't turn at the right location. That's why. Because we need to grab this. Yeet. Open this. Jack Reacher at the end of the year. Wait, season 2, or you're saying we need to watch the original Jack Reacher? I saw that coming. I gotta go, bye. Haha, sucker. Also, if it's like a spirit ghost, why is it in the water? Nacho Dog, welcome back in, by the way. Why is it? Okay. What did I do to myself here? Ah, okay. I can't think straight during a game like this. These are dark times. There's got to be something up here. I also need to refill the kerosene. Terminal List is on Prime as well. They've been killing it lately. I feel like Prime is coming out. Honestly, I think because I already, well, I use my I use my dad's Prime, but because I already have Prime, I feel like if I had to choose Prime over Netflix or Netflix, I'd go with Prime. I've just been really happy with a lot of their films and TV shows recently. Oh. This is like a haunted treehouse. This is not how I wanted to spend my Friday night. No, what's the Wilds about? The Jack Reacher movies, were there multiple? I just assumed there was one Tom Cruise Jack Reacher movie. What? I'm getting bit in the butt. 1, 2, 3. Okay. There's 2. I need to watch both of them then. Oh! Trapped. Tunic, welcome back in, by the way. Okay. I use Prime and HBO Max more than anything. Same, yeah. HBO Max is the one that I actually pay for. I don't know if I should admit that, but you gotta run the, so my brother, because he has the kid, he does Disney. So whenever I need to get that like Hamilton fix, I'm just like, hey, let me get that real quick. Let me get that. Okay. Perfect. What could go wrong? What is this? Oh, the crank. It's like an elaborate...
Now I can lower the bridge.
Oh, now we can lower the bridge. This is like one giant elaborate mousetrap. Prime TV show, Plane Crash, Island Survival, all female cast. Oh wait, I think I heard about this. I feel like... Okay, we're just gonna recover. Since they have the kid. I mean, or now almost too. Raging, you are better than this. Out of everyone, you are better than this. Can you check the heart rate monitor? Ah! Since I have your attention. Says no heart rate font. Give it a second. Let's just, I think it needs to be tighter. To be fair, that was me. I won't do it again. Oh, yeah, Anna. I'm so sure. All right, let's see. 86. There we go. Okay, now it should be accurate. Raging, attention or not, I expected better from you. I expected better. Anna. I definitely expected better. No, I didn't. I really didn't, actually. All right, we need to turn this crank. I now see why there's an eye roll emote. To say the least.
I think I should check the house by the bridge.
It just gets scarier when I get closer. Anna, please. Please, Anna. Please. I don't know why. And a lot of times I feel like that one was intentional, but a lot of my eye rolls are it's just what happens. It's not an So why the water ghost granny's mad at you? So One, I think it's because we're technically a hide. And so this lady has an association of us with... How? Yeah, she would have to be a spirit. It was such a long time ago. She can't still be alive. Unless she's a spirit. It's gotta be. What? We've all seen Scary Movie. This is a Scary Movie too.
What's up?
What's up? All right, blood. Great. I think that this sequence is just a little bit too long. That would be my only critique of it. Is that a church? Yeah, it's gotta be a church. And they call it a mine. A mine. I don't know why it showed me this location. Are we going over here? What? I can't go up that stick! I can't go up that stick! There's definitely something in the water. Oh, great balls of fire. Ah, ah, ah. Why am I stuck? I was thinking I could jump on top of it. I feel like if this were realistic, I would have been able to jump on top of it and grab at any of these points. I feel like I could have grabbed the ledge and lifted myself up. Dreamville, thank you so much for the resub for 5 months in a row and welcome back. Thank you.
Just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. Eat it and eat it. Our old friend, Realism. Troy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Run to the right. Oh my great balls of fire. Ah, I went the wrong way. I'm getting eaten. I'm getting eaten. I said what I said and I stand by it. This is all toxic to us too, actually. Hearest thou thy voice still? Let Granny kiss your forehead. No. Bad Granny. Bad Grammy. Alright. Okay, I saw that. Okay. At this point, we better be at Granny's place because this has gone on for far too long. Potato flew around my room. What? We also haven't seen a scare in quite some time. I've got some butterscotch for you, Sienna. It's a nice piano, just chilling here. I can't... I hate this guy. I always see this figure. I do not like this guy. I'm telling you, it's Jacob Marley. Yeah, I can't say much because I love Smarties, and I feel like that's another one of those old person treats. As a homeowner. Jacob Marley. Of course. Soul, what's up? Welcome back.
If a stubborn beast you be, I have no choice.
Yeah, Soul, today is a little spooky. I think I needed to make Ghostface's mouth like slimmer. I wasn't factoring in how I would be smiling a lot of the time. Of course, of course, of course. Do you think Joel is pure villainous, or do you think he is human? With like his decision at the end there? Like, explain that a little bit more, if you don't mind, Chad. Jacob Marley. Isn't it Marley? I thought it was Marley. I do not like green names in it. I think we go right side. Oh yeah, Soul. I've gotten that one. It's totally a perception one, so it's like right angle, right time, right face, close my eye to see it more clearly. It's not Bob Marley. Troy. Kerosene? Oh, we need to stock up our kerosene, actually. Refill kerosene. I bet you there was a match or something. No. All right, let's keep going.
The hides ain't letting me off. I know too much. That's why they're making all these threats.
Oh.
What am I to do? Today a detective will come around. I can feel it in my heart. He's an upright fellow. But pretty Lord, save me from the fiend that keeps roaming the woods. I know who he is. I saw him unmasked.
He saw that it was his son. It has to be. He definitely saw that it was his son. An hour and a half, Joe. But also because I did like that face is like that, but I actually did like, it took me a while to do the knife on my eye on this one. With the blood. Ghostface Bob Marley. Joel's action at the end made him a villain, so people think that it's debatable. A big debate. I kind of alluded to that a little bit.
Someone nailed Maria's dog here to scare her?
Oh, that's
Just
what she was talking about.
She herself is alive.
Dragoon, Drag, what's up? Welcome back in, and thank you. And hello, welcome back. Thank you so much for the continual support for 16 months in a row. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, from the Christmas Carol. Yeah, we were talking about that because the first time that I saw that creepy guy just standing over there, he had chains near him, so I was thinking it was like the chains. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like those. Pandas are spooky too. I talked a little bit about it, Chad, but that's like one of those things that I had to step away and think about it more clearly. But give me 1 second. SOS. I think it's SOS. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Today is a resub day. Good lord. I like turtles. PN? I feel like I'm not saying that right, but thank you so much for 10 months of being an absolute lurker. Hello. Just truly, thank you so much for the continual support for 10 months in a row, and welcome back in. Voice of Angel, what's up? Welcome back in. Nay, hello, and thank you. I feel like I just need to close my eye, but then it's like my depth perception is a wreck. That's what it is. I should have taped one eye closed. Kev, what's up? Welcome back in. Okay, we're gonna go here. The Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so she's not over here. Out of 10, how scary is this for you? 4? 3? I'd say 3. The only things that's really getting me scared are the jump scares. She left her walking stick. Okay, we're gonna keep going. So for the whole thing about Last of Us, I think... I don't like how he lies to her at the end there. I think that has more... I always feel like lies catch up no matter what. And so I don't like that he did that because I feel like that could cause strain on their relationship in part 2. Granted, I know nothing about part 2, so please, please, please do not spoil anything. But overall, I don't blame him for what he did, because I think had she known, I go back and forth. I don't actually even look at it from the lens of Joel's decision, but what would Ellie have wanted had she known really the truth about the Fireflies and more about it than just what was told to her through a very specific lens. I also don't think that they would have actually successfully created a vaccination. Oh, it was all leading up to going to the inn. London, welcome back in. You spoil, I kill you. I know, I'm very excited because Anna said that part 2 is one of her all-time favorite games, you said, right, Anna? That gives me hope. Either way, I get everything on YouTube, from don't play it, it'll ruin the whole series for you, to definitely play it. And I just want to say that when it comes to games, I want to play it because I want to come up with my own determination as to how I feel it is, and not just listen to what one side or the other side says. I feel like it's always good for you to play it through yourself, because my perception of everything is totally done through the lens of my life and everything I've gone through, right? That's why my Walking Dead playthrough has been very different, but overall very geared towards family. Lock yourself in a remote cabin until you're done with part 2. Mikey, I've gone this long without hearing anything. I think I'll be fine, but I was looking at comments today, and I didn't see any spoilers for that, but I saw people were spoiling the final season of The Walking Dead, which was kind of disheartening. It's so hard because like you want to respond to comments. Like I love responding to comments on YouTube a lot of the time, but then occasionally like you do see spoilers or you see things that make you not want to, and it's frustrating. I see your point. It's usually a moral question. It took me a while to see it from multiple perspectives. I knew from the moment that I got to that part, Chad, that it was much more than like a black and white situation. And I think that it's really, I like the direction they took it in, and I like seeing how people perceive it as well. I think a lot of it depends on how attached you feel to Ellie and to Joel. I think your attachment to characters in games can greatly skew your moral like factor of their choices. But I agree, Mikey. Part 2 is very good, just controversial in the fan base. Exactly. Ellie was Joel's world. Yes. He couldn't lose his daughter again. It keeps going back and forth. In a way, he was selfish in the world saving. I think I've said a lot of those same things actually. And that's the biggest thing about all of this. This is a family stream. That's the biggest thing about all of these playthroughs is, and all of these people they're human, they're flawed. It's just like, you're never gonna catch me doing a playthrough where I 100% don't die or make a mistake, because I'm human. And yeah. But yeah, I think in Joel's decision, I can without a doubt say it was selfish, but how many people would do the same?
For years. The woman claims she knew our family's dark secret.
But this is the end.
I have no idea what the hell she meant, but maybe there's something left. Some records, anything.
So this isn't the end then?
I'll search the place while I'm here.
This can't be the end. I'm gonna be glued to your Last of Us 2 playlist. That's why I also want to just have it 100% done before I release, just to protect myself from those comments and spoilers. But also, I feel like for that, I'm no kidding, going to like sit down on my off days and just play it through in like 2 days. I want to just like sit down and fully focus on it. I think a lot of times the mistakes, or maybe the lack of I'm not gonna say the lack of attention, but I easily, between streaming and recording, I'm often juggling 2 to 3 games, and so quickly I'll go from playing like Last of Us to then I was recording for The Walking Dead, or I was playing a game on stream completely different. And so by the time I go back to The Last of Us, it's like I forget a lot of the mechanics that I learned, or I have to get like refreshed with it. Kitchen, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Frogman Goblin, Freddy Goblin, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. And Kitchen Sink, welcome back in. Truly, I really appreciate it. We know we saw it a lot in Uncharted. Wait, which one? What do you mean by that? Almost done with your Last of Us playthrough. I'm enjoying it. Christian, I appreciate that. Getting absorbed in the game definitely skews your decision. That's what makes games with life or yep. Oh yeah. Which is kind of a factor that's playing into season 4 of The Walking Dead for me. I don't know if it's because I know that we're playing this game and I'm talking a lot about like YouTube and stuff, but I've had all these thoughts in my head and I love being able to talk it out with you guys because a lot of y'all do watch the Let's Plays, but I wonder if I'm having a hard time connecting with the characters in The Walking Dead season 4 because of their age or because I didn't play it directly after the other seasons. I don't know. I'm having a really, really hard time like connecting with any of the characters outside of AJ and Clementine. And I don't know if anybody else felt like that. But yeah, no spoilers, but I have had great and countless conversations. I can't wait to talk it through with the community. I think that's what I look forward to the most. Someone may come in and not realize that they're not supposed to talk about it. Yeah. I get that. That's why it's just hard when it comes to looking at comments. Last of Us Part 2 on grounded mode is intense. I do want to go back. I talked about it in my last upload today, but I feel like The Last of Us kind of... Oh, I'm wasting my kerosene. The Last of Us is that series that I see myself going back to and playing like another playthrough every year or every 2 years. It just feels like it's the same way as like certain movies you watch at certain times and on a yearly basis. Peace. I felt like The Last of Us Part 1 was kind of short. It was. I always feel like the game seems so much longer because with me only uploading 3 times a week, it feels like it's like a 3-week long or 4-week long game or something, but okay, when I finish, I will definitely call you Anna. Swamp Woman's third note. Wait, there were 2 other notes? I don't remember that. Ha! The Hyde's days are numbered. They'll regret they skimped a few bucks for me. When my oh yeah, we have seen 2 other. When my no-good husband kicked the bucket. And I ain't asked for much because I'm a simple and modest woman. I ain't got a penny even though it's a long time since the family owes me. Ever since that old fart, Father Old Hyde, hit me so hard I miscarried. Today, there's the detective coming, and I will sing it all. He could feel it. The Hydes are sneaky bastards, and he'll have evidence. Thank you, oh Lord. Okay. I'm starting to get confused. Did my grandfather really do something to Maria? Is that why she was so down on her family? She said she would tell everything, but didn't mention any hard evidence. Did she really see my father kill someone? Or was she going... Okay, so this explains, remember when we were in the attic and we read that one letter that spoke about our father doing that thing to the woman? That must have been what they spoke of. I know Bewitched. Yes, I do. Very familiar. Walking Dead season 4 was mid as hell. That's what I'm just like, yeah, I'll talk about it more when I actually start uploading it because I don't want to ruin it. I guess I can't really spoil it that much any further, but... Hold on. Let's put some kerosene in here. I already did. I just wasted a bunch of kerosene. Okay. Let's do it. Dramatic reading really suits the gameplay. I feel like that's about the only, I guess, accent I could do is like a real southern. What was that? I ain't asked for much.
You! How dare you come here? Go away! In the name of Christ, be gone, Satan!
I mean, I wasn't far off with the accent, was I? Oh! Oh! I mean, she's calling me Satan, but who's the one?
Before I leave, I should look for some kind of written record. Maria might have left notes about the events from the past. I just need to make sure she doesn't see me.
Just to make sure that I... Oh no, you guys know I'm not good at sneaking. Yo, she's terrifying.
Hey, listen.
Oh. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. The baby. The baby.
Dear Lord, you can take me into your wing. Dear Lord, I pray to thee. I pray to thee.
Aww.
Give me salvation.
Here. This is it. Draft of Maria's letter to Detective. To Mr. Walter Gilman, dear sir, I saw your ad about blank. Looking for the missing John Norton. Wait, hold on, you guys. I don't know if she's gonna come up here, so I don't know if I should slow read this or... I may be a simple peasant, but I swear to God Almighty, I know who's responsible for vanishing and for the blank. Murder? Okay. Crime in the mine where my husband died. I went to the sheriff and I told him all about it, and he only scoffed at me and said I was seeing things from all the grieving. I will tell ya... I will tell ya everything, but only face to face and in my house, because that's the only place blank where I'm safe. Oh, that's so interesting that it still shows it. I can feel safe. When you learn the Hyde secret, nothing will ever be the same. I feel like she's getting closer. She's definitely getting closer. They were hiding it well, but I saw it. I saw what crept out at night from the basement of their house. All covered in blood of the victims, wild, and didn't look human at all. It's old Hyde spawn, I'm sure of it. The family always had a beast in their heart, but now it got outside. I know where it takes those in captors. I saw the beast drag them there. You must come here and listen to me before it's too late. You need to follow the river from the mine. My house is near the swamp. Yours sincerely, Maria Hayes. There. Now I need to rewrite it and give it to him. God help him. And when he comes, he'll know the secrets the Hydes have, 'cause I'm telling him about the lying old son of a bitch Hyde. Has more than one son, which nobody knows about 'cause they keep the other one locked up. He wears a top hat and a mask. Wait, so that's not his father. Hold on. Okay, I was already thinking that'd be a good voice. But me too. I feel like I had to put my best on for you, Anna. What? My father had more than one son? That's nonsense. I think I'd had noticed a brother living under the same roof. Maybe the old woman was just crazy? It's hard to even follow her line of reasoning. The Hyde secret, a beast that drags captured people somewhere. Another son kept locked up? What kind of beast is she talking about? Had the old crone completely lost her mind? Or was there actually something prowling in these woods? I can't hide right here. I feel like I can hide here. I told myself I wasn't going to, but I watched the Easy Allies preview on God of War Ragnarok. Does it look incredible? I just feel like it's going to be amazing. I'm so excited for it. Y'all are like, that accent came way too normal for you. I feel like, yep, that's my normal accent. Okay, we need to sneak this way. That's just how I always sound, but oh, now I can't get it out. Now it keeps like coming through. There's got to be more. She stopped talking, you guys. She stopped talking. A rosary. Someone has broken it. Did someone try to strangle her with this rosary? You guys, I do not.
If your eye causes you to sin,
Gouge it out. I don't like this anymore. Anna. Oh, man. I appreciate it. I just feel like as long as I can say archipelago, I think we'll be until they ask me to read sea anemone. Oh, we did it. We did it. It's the real me just coming through. She kind of sounds crazy. Anna, that means the world coming from you. And I'm not watching anymore. Yes and yes. I know, Anna.
Damn, the door's locked. I can't lockpick it.
How far did you get in the game, Anna?
Maria always has the key on her.
Monkey Man, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community.
I can steal it from her.
You want me to sneak up and steal this woman's... Why can't we just strangle her with the rosary? I guess she's already dead.
I wouldn't know that I'm just a blind old witch
and no one believes me. I could play Margaret. Margarete. Oh my gosh. In the
give me salvation.
Hell on wheels. Those damn Hydes. What a wicked family. Holy Mother of God, only you can understand me. I always wanted to be a good person that wishes harm on no one, but I ain't got so much mercy in my heart to turn the other cheek on those sons of bitches. When there was a blast in the mine and my boozer husband got buried there, I ain't asked for no more than a small compensating. And what I got? What did she get? I had no idea my father wouldn't pay damages after the accident. We were no millionaires, but it wasn't a gold mine. But I think we could afford the help of the we could afford to help the family. All right, guys, we gotta go grab this. Abysmal, what's up? Welcome back in, and thank you. I appreciate it. I had to say y'all in one of the American lines in Star Citizen, and it's become a massive in-joke with the fans, because it's the last thing you'd say. Y'all is like the #1 thing I think in my vocabulary. I feel like it's the #1 thing I say, probably. Yeah, her hair. This does remind me a lot of RE7. I feel like this piece comes across directly from it, almost. Abysmal, again, welcome back and thank you. I tried to do a Sadie cosplay, but I did not give it an A+ effort. I think I need to go back to that one, honestly. Okay, here we go. Gosh, do you think they'll ever do a Red Dead 3? Is it... I can't see that. Maka? Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Okay, so we have to decide. So we can lockpick this way. But I think if we don't lockpick it right, we're going to screw ourselves over. The southern twang. Tacos and tacos and burritos. I can see them all. Okay. Yo, what's up? Welcome back in. All right, you guys, we have to see her pattern. How am I supposed to sneak up on this old? It's not like we really have sneaking mechanics in this. I think this is the right way. I just hate chase sequences in these kind of games.
Lord, take their souls.
Oh,
Take their souls.
we need to be careful of the crunching.
Lord, take their souls.
I don't like it. How am I supposed to sneak up on her? Genuine question here. Shanks, what's up? Welcome back in. Okay, hold on. We need to do this. Joshua, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. I want to read the note, but I don't want to do... Okay. Been waiting almost GTA 6. That's true. That's a fair point. Don't you feel safe? God will get you. You lousy scum, two-faced bastards, traitors, scoundrels, and cheapskates. God will get you. And may the judge drop dead along with the hides. May all of your cursed family suffer sevenfold retribution. Give them a curse like Cain's. Oh Lord, may they and their children and their children's children pay for what happened in Blackstone. What they did in the dark, may it be made known, oh Lord. All right.
Welcome to prime time,
Dude.
bitch!
I'm not gonna be able to grab this sneaker. Sugar Shacks. Okay. Well, I don't feel like we have to go for the stuff. Jay Sheldon, thank you so much for the reset for 7 months in a row, and welcome back in. The scallywags. Them there scallywags. Oh man, okay. We're just gonna run that back real quick. I don't think that I really need to get the items again, so we can just use this to open up a path. But we need to find the perfect...
I wouldn't know that I'm just a blind old witch
Okay.
and no one would believe me.
I think it's because we can't go through here. So we're gonna have to go out this way.
Lord, take their souls. Take their souls and may they burn in hell. May they burn in hell, Lord. Lord, take their souls.
So she goes in there. If I had just waited a little bit more, I think she would have walked straight past me and I could have snagged the keys. But I don't know if she'll come in here. Let's peep from here and see.
It's not a fact because I am here and I can see it. I can see them all.
Okay, she's coming around this way.
They don't know it. They don't know it. They don't know it. I know.
I think what we can do is step on the glass in the other room to make it seem like she's there. Or to make it seem like we're there, and then she'll come through. It doesn't it feels directly. It feels like RE7.
Give me salvation.
Yeah, I really feel like it. Okay, as soon as we lockpick that, we need to. How am I supposed to grab this from her? Oh man. BZ, what's up? Welcome in and thank you. She'll be coming around the doorway when she comes. 3 balls of fire.
Over.
Oh. Okay, we have to do this. Okay, that didn't work. You gotta shake your head with it to actually make it go through. Archipelago. Higgins, please. I can't even stand up. This is so infuriating. Okay. She's gonna go around there. We have to wait for her to go through, and then this is so annoying. Okay, let's go into the big room after we see her walk past, and we'll see if there's like a path for us to actually sit there. I hate these kind of things where you have to like sneak up and grab stuff from people. It's so frustrating. And Kira Wolf, thank you and welcome in. Thank you.
Didn't want your ass kicked, you shouldn't have stuck it out so far.
That's fair. Okay, that's fair.
You thought I wouldn't know that I'm just a blind old
I love that sound alert.
would believe me.
Okay, so let's let her go through first. I know, alien isolation. Okay, where could we grab it in here?
Give me salvation.
I think we're gonna have to use that room. I feel like it has to be that room. All right, Posey, I'll catch you later. Thanks for hanging around and have a good one. That doesn't count? Okay. But she's gonna see us here, you guys. There's no way she's not gonna see us here. But this seems like where they want you to be. This seems like where they would want you to grab it, right? Mr. Which one did I play on YouTube? Sarah? It feels it doesn't feel like Village to me, but it feels a lot like... I'm just gonna wait for her to come over here. She's coming over here.
Thou knowest what they have done. Lord, they are evil. Lord.
Oh yeah. I started on YouTube, but I'm actually gonna push out The Walking Dead first and then go back to it. And then it will be Plague's Tale. So it'll be Walking Dead Season 4, Plague's Tale, and then part 2 of The Last of Us. What if she comes around that way? She can't go around that way. Okay. So maybe she comes through here and then she stops and turns around and this is where you grab her.
Lord, take their souls. Take their souls and may they burn in hell.
She should go in a constant rotation, right?
Their souls.
I saw her light for a second. There. It reminds me of Smile when that one guy is like muttering. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Game time. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. And Bleezy, welcome back in. Maybe not game time? They don't know what I know, I know. It was good. Like, I'll say it was good, but it definitely wasn't my favorite. I mean, the worst case scenario, I get caught by her, and that's really not a big deal. So I say we go over here. I think we can go over here. Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Here we go.
Evil, Lord, give me salvation.
I have to go all the way back.
For you know what they
Carl, what's up? Welcome in. And thank you. Okay, she needs to go away. She needs to go away.
scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight.
We have to get all the way back around, but how she super stealth achieved. I just feel like she's gonna come around the corner when I go there. She'll be coming around the corner when she comes. Only what's up? Welcome back in, and Carl, welcome in. Okay, she just came in here, so we're gonna see her go. When we see her hit that, we're booking it to the place. Although I don't want to run because I think I'll alert her. Although she also might just become alerted anyway, you know?
Lord, take their souls.
Okay.
Thou knowest what they have done. Lord, they are evil. Lord, give me salvation from their evil.
Normally I can hide behind this door, but I can't hide behind this door right now. Hopefully she doesn't come in here. Where's my way out? Is that where I came down? That's where I came down. Can I go back up there? I probably cannot go back up there.
Dear Lord, I know that
The stressed panda.
Dear Lord, you can take me into your wing. Dear Lord,
There's no way that we can get back up there.
pray to thee. Give me salvation.
We're gonna have to go up here. Oh no. Oh no. Move your butt. Oh god. What if she starts coming through here now? I should have moved faster. There's broken plates on the floor. I feel like that scene in Last of Us where it alerts the person. She's coming over here. If I close the door, she's gonna know. If I close the door, she's gonna know. I can't close the door.
Lord, take their souls. Take their souls and may they burn in hell. May they burn in hell, Lord. Lord, take their souls.
Okay, everybody just relax. Everybody relax. Okay, we're back here. Ooh. Okay. She doesn't even know. I asked her nicely. I mean, how could she get up here fast, you know? She
must be the way out. But I should search the house and find the remaining notes before I get out of here.
I found all the notes. Did I not pick up the note that time? What? Have I not found all the notes? Oh no. But it did just save right there, so if we do get caught, we'll still start with the key. But, okay, so maybe we didn't find everything. Maybe it's in the kitchen. Maybe there was another note in the kitchen. Which notes do I have? We have the prayer. The prayer was in the room, so we're good on that.
Pray to thee. Give me salvation.
Okay, this looks like this is where the rosary beads were. Okay, we've been here. I think her notes were in the big room that I never went into.
Lord, they are evil. Lord, give me salvation.
No, you don't have to worry about coming back.
For you know what they have done. For
Who?
we are one. We are one.
I think we can walk a little bit faster. Like, I feel like this is an area where... Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, okay. Let's go through the window. Oh, I can't. Can I? Yeah. You can't go back that way. Oh, no. This is probably the scariest part in the game, I would say. Oh, okay, so this is the kitchen. Maybe there was something in the kitchen. There's got to be a note in here somewhere. It's got to be in here. Why else would they place this right here? For us to see when she goes across.
Lord, take their souls. Take their souls and may they burn in hell. May they burn in hell. Lord, take their souls.
I bet she was on that one or that one. So we need to wait for her to go around. Oh, okay, so this was another spot where she stops and you could have grabbed the key from her. I didn't think she goes into the kitchen. Oh, she goes over there, but she doesn't actually go into the kitchen. Okay. You said Sienna? No. Not right there. Something in here. This is where... Okay, this is where we came in, so there's not a note in here. I'm just trying to clear all the rooms first. Look harder. Harder. That just makes me think of don't hug me, I'm scared. I know what I'm doing. I've been around this house many, many times. I know what I'm doing. All right. She's going over there. It's in this room. It's got to be in this room. Lie. Lie, thank you so much. And I hope you're enjoying the sub. I'm so focused on this, but thank you so much for popping back in. And Shriv, thank you so much for the 3 gifted months. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. I'm trying to focus hard. It has to be in the kitchen. It's the only place it could be. Or it's somewhere in here. It's somewhere in here. Okay, we can stay right here. I'm taking this slow. I'm taking this really, really slow. Yes, I saw the TV series. I did. All right, let's watch for her. Yeah, I had caught up on the TV series, which was so interesting. So I feel like I was kind of going back and forth between that and then also the final seasons of Rick and Morty this season, which have been great. I think this has been one of my favorite seasons.
Give me salvation.
All right, let her walk past here. The last note has to be in the kitchen, you guys, unless I missed it somewhere else. Southpaw.
Lord, take their souls. Take their souls and may they burn in hell. May they burn in hell, Lord. Lord, take their souls.
I feel like we would see like a glint to it, right? We would definitely see a glint to it. Okay, just close that door. Any notes in the kitchen? I don't know why there would be notes in the kitchen, but I thought. Maybe it's not downstairs. Kerosene. It can't be downstairs then. Take their souls and put them in a roller coaster. Where would it be? We collected that one when I died. I'm wondering if it took away one of my letters. We went into the bedroom. There wasn't anything in here. Maybe I have to look even further. Like you have to look inside drawers and stuff. There's no way.
Lord, thou knowest what they have done. Lord, they are evil.
They are evil. Evil.
For you know what they have done. We are one.
Back here, maybe? In here? Right here? I do feel like there wasn't a lot of stuff in this room. Like we were crouching through here terrified. But maybe. I think it would be even more terrifying if she actually could come upstairs. Like how does she not see us or hear the creaking? There's one letter. I feel like it's just one letter we're missing. Are you serious? Okay. Here we go. Oh, yep, that's what happened.
This must be the last
yep.
note. Time to leave.
Get out of the estate. I told you.
Something terrible has happened here. I can feel it.
I knew that it didn't give me all the letters I saw.
Has been dead for a long time. And she won't rest until she kills me. I must get out of here as fast as I can.
She wants to kill all of the hinds. Go, go, go.
I'm not safe here. I need to get out of this damn swamp.
Go. 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 She's in the water.
Oh! What have you seen? Tell me!
Oh.
Who killed those people? Who blew up the mine? What is my family's secret? Tell me!
My brother blew up the mine. This is why she haunts us in the water, probably?
It wasn't. Old Hyde. The detective was wrong. It was him who killed the devil himself.
Our brother. Our brother.
Wherever there's violence and tragedy,
There's you.
there's you.
Wait! Stop! You hear me?
Brother. Brother.
If it wasn't my father,
Look at the way he runs.
who?
He looks like one of the
Why did
guards
he do
outside
it?
of the Munchkins,
why
Emerald
did he kidnap
City.
and murder? What does it have to do with me and my family?
He's on a boat.
Whoever hides behind that mask,
Go.
this time I can't let him get away.
Yeah, unexpected turn of events. So it's not our father. There was a point where we thought it was our father, but it's definitely our brother. Brother. Okay. Here we go with another thing. I didn't think I was gonna be rowing a boat today, but here we are. Yeah, it's kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde story, except that we really do have like I guess, I'm assuming we have like a twin or something. And so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they come together and it is just one person and it's not like two, but it sounds like it's a whole nother person and it's our brother. Chapter 11. Okay, so there's more than 10 chapters. Fun fact. I had a brush with death, waking up at the bottom of a fucking well next to a corpse. What's more, I also found some disturbing evidence. Emma called in a sheriff, and in his car, I came across proof that Nicholas Hyde and I come from the same family line. I've had enough of these mysteries and goddamn mind games. I have to finally separate the fact from fantasy. Dun dun dun.
Oh, fuck! Don't do this to me now! Stop!
What? Can we roll that back a little bit? What just happened? Get to the surface? Oh, because we got kidnapped. That's right. Okay, so the guy put us in the... Yep, that's right. Wild Meadow, what's up? Welcome in. Wild Meta, I should say. Okay, we need to kick this... Oh, here we go. What? Do I need to slide it over? Can I slide it over? I'm going to drown, you guys. I have not watched the videos on Protocol other than having that little tool in your car. Corey! Corey, pull it. Pull it. Corey, thank you so much for the donation. What the heck? What? That's, I can grab
Howdy
the
Maggie, your attention to detail is second to none. You're a special young lady. Thank you for what you do. Just being you, you're one of a kind.
My attention to detail. Why can I move this torso around? Corey, thank you so much for the kind words. And just thank you. I really appreciate it, guys. I'm drowning. We're drowning. There's something else that I'm missing. I can't roll down this. Why can I... Item added to my inventory? Why can I... Oh no. We're drowning. I'm not prepared for this. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Grab the gun. I'm gonna die. Tez, what's up? Welcome back in. Attention to detail drowns. Corey, seriously, thank you so much. And I just missed that. Hold on, I just missed that. Meta. Hold on. Oh, you found me on YouTube. That's awesome. And Lewis, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. And I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you.
Oh, fuck! Don't do this to me now!
Okay. Skirt. Let me start out by a death. My attention to detail. Okay. I feel like drowning goes down as probably the number. That would be my by far. Obviously, I shouldn't have kept trying. I should have grabbed something. What am I grabbing? Okay, I added it to inventory. Let's go. I think drowning would be my most hated way to go by far. Although, didn't we talk about this one time? I feel like somebody said it's a peaceful way to go, but I'm like, how do you know it's a peaceful way to go? There's no... Angel, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. I know, exactly, Zorak, but who? Who's saying it's a peaceful way to go? I feel like there can definitely be worse. Achilles heel. Achilles tendon by far. Even with the amount of time I wasted, I came so close to surviving the first time. If I had only grabbed the gun. Resurrection.
Son of a bitch. I never thought he would do something like that. It's not just the keys and the messages. He wants to get rid of me. Emma, she stayed at home and he's there with her.
What? And he wants Emma for himself? It's his baby. I was thinking burning would be worse. Truly, I was thinking about this. I feel like burning would be worse than drowning. Broke back moisten. Yes, it's Scream, and welcome back in, and thank you so much for the reset for 8 months in a row. Broke back moisten. Thank you so much, and welcome back. And Prius, what's up? Welcome back in. Oxygen deprivation makes you euphoric and drowsy. Okay, so you can kind of say that it's peaceful. Well, I guess too, for people who've come like close to drowning and then, you know, you get, what, resuscitated? I feel like you would be able to account for, I don't know, were your final moments peaceful? I mean, I definitely would say burning is worse, yeah. But still, anything that would cause like the loss of oxygen, like oxygen deprivation, is a hard pass. I hate even like, that's why I like scuba diving and snorkeling. It's like the fear, it's something to it. Like I like it and I hate it at the same time. You'd be so panicky if you drowned to death. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of, first of all, where are we? Also, I love how this agent's way of getting rid of us is throwing us in the car. Why did this agent not just shoot us? It's a sure way to make sure that we're dead. Suffocation, no breathing. Okay. Also, where did we get this light from?
Emma, just a little more. I can do it. I have to.
Where did we get this light from? Where is it? How come Emma has been unscathed this whole time? Because she's a sleeper agent. Hopefully the carbon monoxide would make you pass out before you would burn. Whenever I think of burning, I think of the first episode of Castlevania. That's just what comes to mind, is my favorite girl getting killed. When will we see the beast? 3 more people. These are the same 3 people that we saw before, y'all. It's not real. We've seen these people before.
What's going on? Where is it coming from?
What the hell? Apparently people that have been guillotined are still alive. Yes, I have read about that. It's the gasping for air and knowing nothing will come. The sheer panic in your final moments. Castlevania, be still my beating heart. Okay, see? Our realities are the 2 different worlds are colliding. The 2 time frames, it's connecting. All right, let's get in the car, leave Emma. Sorry, bye. I will find somebody else to procreate
Emma!
with.
Emma, are you here?
It's in here. It's definitely in here, locked. Emma. Bedroom. Bedroom. Bedroom.
Fuck, I can't believe it. I'm too late. He's taken her. You had to fight him. I left you at the mercy of that motherfucker.
Examine.
Emma, I should have been here. I should have protected you.
She's at the barn. She's at the barn. Remember how it stops at the barn? She's got to be at the barn. Man, I have gotten everything today, Dynamic, but that is the first time I've gotten, I've gotten that one. Anywhere from Evil Panda? Yeah, we're gonna go to the barn, y'all. Nope, we're not. We're going to the basement. Why is it always the basement? Why can't it just be like, I don't know, it's not the attic, but something more peaceful. What's more peaceful in a house? Oh, jeez.
Where did he drag her? Our basement. Why?
It wasn't him that dragged her. And also the candle? It wasn't her. Or it wasn't the agent that dragged her. Elector, what's up? Welcome back in. Thank you. See, I bet you. So in 1979, they had bricked off the part that is at the end of this hallway. Oh, yep. Okay. It's broken into.
They went this way. He knows this house better than I do.
The foyer. The statue. All of these damn statues. Sorry. All respect. Chains, of course, chains. A light and a voice recorder. Dr. Dark Knight, welcome back in. Can help it here. Forces you to breathe water into your lungs. Wow. Actual death occurs several minutes later. What? That was chapter 11? Chapter 12. I can't make heads or tails of this anymore. If that masked man isn't my father, but my father's killer, then who is he? Who harmed all those people? Did my father have another child? A bastard son whom he kept hidden from the world? It's time to finally rip that mask off of his face. Okay. So there's what? Lucky 13 chapters, maybe? Bonus chapter 1+1. You.
Who are you? You won't deceive me anymore.
By the way,
We end this today.
We end this today. By the way, I did realize that I was wrong and it did go back and forth, but for whatever reason, when we were him in the last chapter, chapter 10, it didn't feel like it was him. It felt like it was James. It didn't feel like Nicholas. What's your favorite scary movie? Sydney. Scary Movie 23. Where are we going up to? He wants us to follow, but he saved us multiple times. And not a single drop of blood on the tape recorder, despite being in a pool of blood. Look, again, realism. Out the window. Goodbye. Felix, what's up? Welcome back in. It is a kind of a spooky face. I will say that I feel like as far as there's so many creepy things out there, and so I feel like it can be really hard to come up with an original design, but it's giving me jack-o'-lantern vibes. I can't talk. Jack-o'-lantern vibes mixed with ow. Oh, he's gone. It's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde meets Scary Jack. I feel like his face would look like very jack-o'-lantern if it had been lit. You know, lit up, basically. Brando. So we're still following. That was a very short chapter, too. Ah! Okay, we can't go through there. What? What? Oh. Wow. The diary has been updated. If it's our brother and he's the beast inside, Nicholas was sent away and then all of this transpired when Nicholas wasn't present? When he was at the asylum, maybe? I don't know, Z-rated. I thought there were gonna be 10 chapters, but I feel like, well, just by knowing the story, oh. Wait, that's so cool, y'all. Just by knowing a little bit of the story, it shouldn't be much further.
What's happening to me?
Claustrophobic? It's fine. It's fine. Maybe he's your dad and your brother. Exactly, Supa. Exactly what we went for today. We need a y'all counter.
Judge Norton. Why am I seeing him again?
It's always...
Scoundrel.
Here we go. Here we go. No! Dadded, thank you so much for the resub for 31 months in a row and welcome back in. Thank you for caring so much about your stream community and always giving us amazing experiences like this shit. Tatted, I really appreciate the kind words more than anything, and I'm so glad you're a part of this community. You're part of what makes it so amazing, so thank you. Thank you so much.
But this... It was him, Jacob.
It was him.
It was him. Who?
That's our father, by the way.
That was also him. I'll get you out of here, and you'll tell me everything. Hold on. This way, quickly.
He's leading him to him. He's gonna go in the dark. Our brother killed our father. Brother. Oh, is that in the nuts? Or is that in like...
He's back!
Our brother did kill him. Ooh. I have to say though, he got it pretty good because we've seen our brother brutally murder people. So I feel like honestly, our dad went down pretty quickly. You know? Or was just...
I've told you time and time again, you snot, you can't come in here. This is a job for grown men. They go deep underground, drilling and sweating away in the dark to extract the ore from the earth. You only get in their way.
Why does it all come back to me? I must get out of here.
Favorite scary movie?
The diary's been updated. All right, get out of the mine. So we need to get to that before anything else. But we can't exactly climb up there. Jeez. This mine is such a... Okay, so we need to... Okay, so to grab it, we have to get up there. So we need to go down the right place. Chelsea Blue. Chelsea, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. And I'm glad to see you're enjoying the channel and community. And welcome back in. I echo what Tad had said. Thank you for making your community and stream so... Felix. Y'all are suspiciously being nice today. Felix, seriously, I really appreciate it. And I'm so glad to see that you guys are enjoying it here and truly feel like this is a community. Hold on. Okay, this is different. Oh my... Oh, this was perfect. I chose right. I chose right. All right, we got it. We chose right the first go? Okay. Captain Juicy, what's up? Welcome back in. Okay, we're still upside down. We need to get right side up. This one? It's gotta be this one. Nope. Okay, something has to be different about one to make it go right side up. We went through that one, we went through the middle one. Let's go through this one. Or maybe we jump through the hole. Dynamic, thanks for the hydrate. Here we go. No, I think we need to jump through the hole. Yep. Right side up. That's so cool. So to get back up. Wait. But now where are we going? Oh, Lord. Okay, we have the pickaxe. Aventor. Aventor, welcome back in. And thank you so much for the resub for 3 months in a row. I feel like you've been a part of the community for so much longer. Good job on the looks throughout the month. Hashtag lurky turkey. Thank you so much and welcome back in. And lurky turkey or not, I really appreciate you. Lurky turkeys are the backbone. Never forget. Tatted. Dude. Tatted with the 10 gifted subs to the channel and community. Gavin got one. Gamer Sibs. King got one. Legacy Knight. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the sub and the emotes. And Tatted, thank you so much. Wait, I have to jump back through here. Thank you. Wait. Is this different? Y'all, if you just got a gifted sub from Tatted, please give him a big thanks. And I hope you enjoy your gingers. There's no way that I can... There's no way that we can, like, climb up here either. Smiley, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. All right, process of elimination, this stuff, you know? So we're gonna go right to left, okay? Just a 30-foot drop. Unless there's something I need to be grabbing, you know? Like, maybe when we... Oh, no. Maybe there's something we need to be using the pickaxe for in here to get out. Or maybe there's a skill check when we fall. Dr. Dark Knight, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. And Wise Guy, welcome back in. We're ghosting here. We are ghosting. Okay, we went... So, starting from here, we went to that one. So, we need to go straight. I'm just gonna eliminate this stuff. Except that there might be an exit in one of these. So, we go at the middle. I'm gonna try doing it this way first. And then if that doesn't work, we're gonna have to mix it up. Y'all. DeSauce, what's up? Welcome back in. This one. We have 2 left. Okay. This one. I feel like it's the middle one. No. This took us out the right side. Woo! I feel like having the pickaxe isn't helping here. Unless... you... Okay, so what if you have to... No. You don't have to climb up there to get it back. If we're definitely... Oh... Okay, let's go through this one next. Historical heritage. Why is there a scam tram right now? Hold on. Okay, no, this is still not right. Rare. There's nothing today because that's why I started late today, is the camera would not focus on me with the ghost face makeup. It would not. It didn't matter what I did. It kept not focusing. Okay, so none of these changed the outcome. So this is bad news bears. Okay. Sienna, have a good one. Thanks for hanging around and have a great rest of your weekend. There's something I'm missing here. Oh no! Oh no. Oh my gosh, nobody say anything. Everybody just... Classic Maggie. Classic. Oh, it prefers Jason? Do you want to try that again, Dynamic? Before Ghostface shows up tonight at your place? Is it Jason? Attention to detail. Dynamic, please. Please don't do me like this. Intentional shortcut. Crap. Oh my god. This is... I don't know how I didn't see it. I think also the glint is very temperamental. All right, it's all coming down to this, you guys. Grendel, what's up? Welcome back in. And Rare Ghost, thanks for the hydrate as well. Yeah. The dark goes well with the ghost face. Yeah, it looked a little different when it was all lit up around me, to be honest. Sometimes the light does different.
Do you really want to sit in the dark?
Oh, man.
Do you like breaking rules?
Forgive me, Father. It won't happen again.
Where to now? Up.
Nicholas's room. Okay, here we go. Yeah, he's having us go back to where he was. I feel like there's gonna be a scare.
I'll go crazy if you don't let me out. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry, Nicholas.
Be better.
He will be sorry. What? Who's there? We have to help each other. The whole world is against people like us. It's all my fault. No, it's not.
It is him. It is a Dr.
fault.
Jekyll,
And
Mr.
they will
Hyde.
pay. Your old man and the others. No,
It's gotta
no,
be.
no. We cannot think that way.
Welcome back in.
We can do anything. Ever since he said you ruined his life, since he started to lock you up in here, I
It's
deserved
Michael.
it. He cheated on her. Did you know? And he didn't want her to have you, the most respected son of a bitch in Blackstone. Stop it! You're confusing me!
Oh.
It's time for revenge. First, I will fuck up the mine. What do
Okay.
you say? I know where the old man keeps the dynamite boxes.
This way. This is my chance.
Is this our chance? Oh. Oh, we're following it. Whoa. Yeah, I can't turn on any of the lights right now. I feel like it was fine. The dialogue's been good so far, but I feel like unnecessary to use the profanity as much as they did. I feel like it took away from the seriousness of that moment. Oh my. Okay, but can we admit that this game is really good at a lot of moments?
You fucking brat.
Father, I didn't do it.
Stay away from my inn, Nicholas. Don't scare off the guests. Don't steal from the rooms.
But I've never, I swear to God.
How dare you take his name in vain?
Yeah, I
you
think we're
have
getting...
no God in your heart, you damn little shit.
Oh,
Said a
geez.
hustler with a heart of shit. It's not just things disappearing in his inn, but the guests too.
You were supposed to help me, not get me in trouble.
People are trouble. You will see that when you finally open your eyes. Now it's time for me to open fire.
Corey, thank you so much for the 500 bits as well. Oh, we gotta go. I can't go this way. Corey, thank you.
You knew you couldn't escape punishment.
Father? How is this possible?
Oh, I did stab him right in the... get out of the office?
Blew up the mine. Murdered all those people.
It was
John
me.
was right.
Don't come any closer. Stay away.
Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to skip. Oh, I didn't mean to skip it. I don't think I skipped much anyway, but... Alright, we gotta escape. Ah. Okay, nice. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go, bye. I do think that the run sequences were well designed. Oh no! Oh no! It wasn't me. Arjun, welcome back in. Yeah. Whoa! Okay. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. Get down. Oh no. Oh no, I'm starting to throw it. I'm starting to throw it. I'm throwing. I'm throwing. I'm throwing. Move it. Move. Okay. Recovered. Recovered. Oh. We were here when it went down. So we started all of this. Oh. Wait, sometimes we can't win with Nightbot. Time to go. Okay. How does he find these shortcuts? Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it! Don't betray me! Come on! Come on! Huntsman the shit! We're so close. Wait, then what was that? Because if we were the one that did it, so we really do have another brother. Chapter 13. My father. He has tried to kill me even though he had already died. I know how it might sound, but I am not out of my mind. It happened for real. In the end, the flames, my father. I felt again like a child whose soul was torn into a million pieces and then stitched back together only to bring the never-ending suffering. I only felt that way when he was close to me, so I was sure it was him again. Now I am in the basement. I have managed to escape and hid there, but there is no way out of this place, or maybe there is. I can hear some noises from behind the wall. All right. Chapter 13.
Is this really happening?
We're back to being James. Okay, so we went through there. Emma.
What's going on? Where's that voice coming
Emma.
from?
Okay, but it is all coming together. Chapter 10 plus 3 bonus.
Emma! Emma, you're here!
We gotta save Emma, who is definitely a sleeper agent.
I must have lost my mind.
Our brother. But if I... Oh, yeah, the two are becoming one. It definitely feels that way. Oh, those things
real?
again.
Or is it just my imagination?
The Stranger Things
I'm hearing
vines.
things that don't exist.
This is like make or break. This is what's either gonna make it an incredible game or just confusing. They have a chance to answer all of the questions, but I don't know if they're going to.
It's just like...
There's no coming back.
Oh, we finally get to see James. I feel like we haven't seen his face before. Pape, man, please. Joker, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. When you were hoping there to not be that many chapters left, so you didn't have to be on stream like this for that long. Okay, there he is. Huh.
It's over. You can't get away. Hear me.
This is like a Pretty Little
You're
Liars
not
thing.
going to get away with it. I know what you did. I
We have
followed
the mirror for a
trail of
reason.
your crimes. I've been to all the places you've spilled blood. There's just one thing that remains a mystery.
Who are
Why?
you?
That's beyond my grasp. So many people have died. Speak up.
Yeah, it is,
Tell
Corey.
me, why?
Because I'm you.
The question is, why did you do it? He hurt you, I know. And I opened your eyes, and then you saw
Your father's reflection in every human being. A world full of beasts in human disguises.
no one was innocent. Evil was eating at their consciences like a cancer.
And who do you think you are to decide if they deserve to die?
They certainly didn't deserve to live.
I spoiled it for you guys.
Just think about it. Your father's partner, that old crook, desperate to get rid of us. The detective, a vulture feeding on the tragedy
Excellent, thanks
of
for the follow.
commoners.
Welcome to the channel and community.
A miner's widow and a vicious bigot who wished everyone all the worst. And last but not least, the judge, a grafter, and
He's
a
definitely a
regular
scoundrel.
I've seen worse.
Oh.
Right, your father, a true role model.
Nervous Lion, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome in.
I know they were not good people, but what you did to them...
I protected us, don't you see? I saved your life.
Dude. Renan, thanks for the follow
Or
as well.
maybe you're just
Guys,
a
welcome to the channel and
bloodthirsty
community.
sadist who looks for guilt in others in order to blot out your own.
You know where you would be if it wasn't for me? In that fucking darkness. The old man would be pissing on your grave, and all of fucking Blackstone would still be full of human vermin.
Maybe. But that's not an excuse.
I don't need one. The choice is simple.
I did it for
you
us.
let the vermin
The
spread,
Schmeagol
and they will
and
take over the
Gollum.
world, or you wipe them out, protecting the righteous few. They will call you a lunatic. So what?
There must be another way.
I also like the
what?
mask he picked.
You'll wash your hands of it all? You'll hide from humanity in a fucking cave? You'll fall back into madness like the last time? You'll tell the doctors you don't remember anything? Really? If you get rid of me, they'll squash you like a bug. You think you can just snap your fingers and I'll be gone?
Well, I also feel like that couldn't have happened because, I mean, unless there was, I mean, for him to have descendants, right? Like he would have had to. Oh, we get to pick. Okay, I am constantly shocked by this game. Like, this is a really well-crafted game, you guys. I actually really like this. Holy cow, accept true nature. Deny the evil personality. Oh my god. Andy, welcome back in. Okay, what in the world, outside of like one thing that really threw it off for me in the part 2, like the last stream, this has been so good. I mean, I'm gonna give into my, okay, look, here's the thing. First off, you guys, there's a lot of levels to this. So I go back and forth. I almost wish they hadn't made his name Hyde because I think it made it too on the nose. But I also feel like that kind of adds to it. I mean, it makes the game, it makes it feel more punny, like it's good. I mean, like it feels fitting for it, right? Especially because they choose the top hat. And I feel like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are always like, it's so interesting. I feel like video games always bring out my like corrupt or evil side. I don't know what it is, but I always end up making the most like the worst decisions. Deny the evil personality. Here's the thing, right? As we have now split, we have split personality. I think it says Ebster, welcome in, and thanks for the follow. So we have this evil side of us that we formed in our darkest moments. And I thought that was kind of interesting too, because it was pretty poetic that this side of us came out. Like by reading his notes, you see that this side of him didn't come out until his father kept locking us in the dark. And so it is from within his darkness that this personality has come about. And I'm like, oh, there's something really poetic about that. So I kind of want to give in to the true nature and see what can happen. But I think this is going to determine if we save Emma or not. Because I think that if we accept our true nature, we're going to end up killing Emma. And I feel like if we deny it, I don't know, it's like denying your true self. But I mean, it's also kind of like you go throughout your entire life trying to decide what's morally right or wrong, and you can choose to do the bad thing, but we all fight that temptation, however it is, or whatever form it takes on. So do I want to deny and try to be easy or evil? Do I want to be good or do I want to be evil? Accept your nature. And now it has replayability. Oh, join the dark side. We have Taco Bell and pizza. But a person can change, so I'd say deny. You guys know that I tend to go good. I definitely have this like, I'm like really nice until, you know, I'm not. Like most people. Last Gallo, what's up? Welcome in and thank you for the follow. I'm like Mama Bear if it comes to like any of my family or anybody close to me being hurt. Accept true nature. This is so good. No one bring up the trolley problem. Wait, the trolley problem? What? Prediction, I'm in a gambling mood. Oh, you guys want to do a prediction? Let me, because I do want to run to the bathroom real quick. So you guys, can one of my mods create a prediction? And Blue Killer, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community as well. Do it. Okay, if y'all can do a prediction, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. And then, because I think this is about at the end. I want to say this is about at the end. Prediction, she has to pee. I'll wait till the prediction starts because I know that it takes a little bit. It is also medically accurate as the most common scenario of multiple personality disorders is a history of severe trauma, and it is brought about the defense mechanism. Well, he was denying it too. Like he was, yeah. I think, oh, it's like which side do you choose to kill? Czar, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. Danny, my mods, are you guys able to create a prediction real quick? Just say good or evil. Or yeah, just say good or evil. Because that's what it really comes down to. Czar, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. And guys, if you just got one, I hope you enjoyed the emotes and the channel. And Unknown with the hydrate as well. I gotta go. I think it's about a fictional scenario in which an onlooker has a choice to save 5 people. Oh, yes. Yes. And saving more people. Well, it's the like, isn't that the question of the good of the many outweighs, what is, I can't think of it right now. All right, you guys, have fun with that prediction. I'm gonna run to the bathroom and I will be right back. Storm. I don't know what's happening. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Oh, what is happening? God, the prediction's not even halfway over. Jeez, or it's a little bit over. Oh, the heart rate. This is why I hate heart rate monitor month, because you guys can expose me and see how. I also have definitely had like an energy drink and a half. I'm not going to sleep tonight. Not that I was anyway. You should clarify which one is good. Yeah, I will. I'll clarify which one is which. You should have more to drink. I know, I'm coughing up a storm. I need to start putting water in here and actually hydrate like a normal person with real hydration. Ah! Oh my gosh. Sleep, never heard of it. I just have like a lot of tasks on my mind that I want to get done. I don't know if anybody else is like this, but like, it's not good. But once I write down like all the things I want to do, I just stay up until, like, I want to get them done in the moment. After I make a decision, I want to, like, act on it right away, which is not always the best thing. Oh, heck no. Definitely not Kronos. It's not a good thing. I don't, like, no, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. And that's why I could never get behind doing, like, a sponsorship like that, because I don't like caffeine, especially late at night, or doing something like gaming. I don't know. I'm still back and forth on it because it's not like I need it to stay awake, and I don't want to rely on it whatsoever. And I don't want to recommend it to other people because I know it's a bad habit of my own. See, I should have gotten some claws. I feel like for the weekends, oh, I could get claws for tomorrow, except that's 11 a.m. Okay, so evil went out. Oh, I didn't even think about which decision I was gonna go for. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep very well tonight. At least it's being proactive about things. That's true. That's true. Although sleep is really good for me as well, especially since we have an early morning tomorrow. Okay, so just to be, you know, good is accept true nature is evil, and then deny the evil personality is good. And I want you guys to know that I decided on this while I was in the bathroom, so seeing the results of it did not sway it whatsoever. I'm the most productive at night. Cleaned the whole flat, made a lush stew. I love how you said a lush stew. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like it's the cat nature in me that makes me wide awake sometimes, but that's only if I have caffeine. Okay. We all know Casta can't accept it. I tried to put myself when deciding about this. I didn't Google it. What am I Googling? If I have to pee, good. If it turns into evil. Well, so my thought into this is I'm a good person by heart. I just, like, no matter what, I agree, where I feel like people can change. And I always want to see the good in people. And it's not the best quality to have because sometimes people do have a malicious intent, or maybe they're not the best for you. But I feel like I just always, I don't know. I just always have this, like, good will overcome evil feeling. What is a no-go? Are you wait, what is a what is a nootropic? What is nootropics? Someone say a lush stew. I'm a good person, I swear. I think a lot of times there's, like, video games I like to, but this came down to, and I decided on good before, because if you guys have ever heard me talk about Fable, I have played Fable, I can't even tell you how many playthroughs I've done, and I've tried to do an evil playthrough, and it has never successfully happened, because as soon as I see the horns coming out on me, and I have to eat a baby chick, I'm done, I'm out, I go back to being good. So, denial is taking over your feet. So I think I also am when I thought about it, I think we know the outcome if I accept the true nature, whereas denying it, I don't know what's gonna come to pass from that. I don't know if eventually it's gonna take over and it's going to, like, have bad results from denying it anyway. I feel like either way, there's gonna be evil results coming out of it, you know? Popcorn chicken. The evil personality might save Emma. How would the evil personality save Emma? I was thinking about that, though. I was like, if I deny my true nature, you've played Fable. If I deny my true nature, then I feel like it's gonna come out in a worse way. I do think about that. But who's to say what your true nature is? We've just been listening and being guided by our bad side for such a long time. I feel like it's all we know. So when we came out this, they wanted you to be, I don't know, I think they did a really nice job at kind of showing you or keeping neutral up until this moment. Otis deserved better. Otis did deserve better. I'm laughing. I'm imagining you playing Life is Strange with a lot of decisions like that. I thought I was gonna do deny the evil personality, but that's true. What if denying it just makes it worse? But who's to say what our true personality is? I mean, the game is saying this is our true nature, so I feel like it is saying it. Okay. Okay. I feel like we need to put this in the fate of eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I feel like this is what it comes down to. If I think about it too hard, then it's not gonna go well. I'm gonna think about it too hard and it's not gonna go well. My gut choice is to deny it and be good. My gut choice. I feel like I have to go with my gut. Y'all. All right. Oh my great balls of fire. What is happening? I can't decide until you guys stop. I think you guys are doing that just to make me mad, so I go with my true nature because I'm upset.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
It shouldn't be this hard. Okay, I'm not even gonna think about it for what it has to offer. Do I go weapon or top hat? Weapon or top hat? Barn Dog, thank you so much for the resub for 5 months in a row and welcome back in.
Yeehaw! I'm a cowboy! You will be gone because you depend on me. Your actions were treacherous. You ruined my life and I can't
thou my
change
voice still?
I did decide. I went with my original decision because I didn't want it to be skewed by us talking. All right, let's see if we got Emma killed. I went weapon over hat.
How are we doing today?
Just a flesh wound. Why am I in a hospital?
But I also don't like the way that they phrase that. They said true to yourself, but how do you know? That's what I'm saying. Like the game tells you that's being true to yourself, but what if it's just the way it phrases it?
Question, which is reason enough to keep you here, isn't it? Not to mention all the rest.
Oh, it's why I get stuck in here because I denied it. And I was seeming to be crazy. Ah! Hey, man. Are you trying to ruin the immersion right now? Please. Paul, what's up? Welcome back in and thank you.
My wife, Emma, she...
We're talking about you.
I would have killed her had I.
Focus.
I would have killed her if I gave
Emma
into my
and
true
I,
nature.
We're expecting a baby, and some people are trying to...
So far, your theories have not been confirmed.
Theories? What theories?
Concerning what happened in Blackstone, what happened to your wife, and what they have done.
But I was there. They took photos of us, planted bugs.
I've been asking you for months, but I'll ask you one more time. Who are they? Am I one of them?
Months. Did they tell you to brainwash me? They, Soviets, Ruskies, commies, call them whatever you fucking want. There's a fucking war going on.
Who in the service has talked to you? Maybe
Smooth,
we could...
thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community.
Who pays you, motherfucker? GRU? KGB?
Maybe this will refresh your memory.
There was a time when they were saying KBG, right? I know.
Talk to David. We've got Soviet agents in our ranks. Anyone could be a spy, even a close friend or a family member.
So? Shh.
Maybe all that you told me was a lie. KGB called those women sparrows. They seduced Americans in order to relay information to the Soviet intelligence.
I told you guys.
Blinded by love. She won't admit it, but she won't fool me anymore. I'll do what I have to do.
You forged the recording. What have you done to my wife? Tell me, you phony. Who are you really?
Although she might not actually be. We don't know for a fact, but...
Your persecutory delusions make you question everything around you. Try to calm down and answer for yourself. Who are you? Adam or Nicholas, like you said the last time?
Oh.
Who am I talking to right now?
Are you crazy? I know I had KGB on my heels. I've destroyed your relays. This isn't a fucking hospital. You want to get hold of the information I've got. That's all you care about.
Nurse, the patient's conditions got worse again. Let's apply 400 volts.
So what's the truth? Wait. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. I certainly
can remember now.
Do you?
I should have given in to my true nature. Emma was a spy. I have to decide. Well, I'm not gonna go with I'm sick, although based on my history and my family. Is it a genetic disposition? I think she was a spy. I'm sticking with it. I feel like it's more like flavorful of an ending.
Emma worked for the Soviets, and she had to pay for it. Now it's your turn.
Adam!
Oh!
Adam is gone.
Wait, so I denied my inner and then I came out anyway. I called it. I knew that was gonna happen. I told you guys, I knew that I was gonna be good, and then I feel like it would just come out anyway in a different sort of way. Okay, also this song. First of all, this has to be like the #1 game that I've ever played where I've been this like happy by I don't know, like another NPC bites the dust. I'll just like outside of one part, like I think we can all agree. Please. I'm not muting the music, I'm just turning it down. Probably would have gone either way. I need to see, I want to know what happens if you choose the other path. I'm probably just gonna Google it, but no, I'm just turning down the music. But a song that good has no business being in the credits for this game. I think for this game, I have so many thoughts and feelings on it, but I don't know where to start. This game really surprised me. I think from the start, I want to say that it surprised me a lot because I really went in thinking it was going to be this like first person runaway slasher, this not quite as scary as like Visage or Madison, but I didn't think it was going to be this story or thought, like story driven and also thought provoking. Music off, please. Okay. All right. We got to turn music off for work, guys. Sorry. But yeah, this was done by Movie Games. What else do they do? Editor things. Yeah, so they actually, it looks like they've done 2 other games. So hold on. I want to see, let me open up Steam, y'all, because I know that I'm thinking about doing Visage, but there is something else that I'm interested in doing. But I believe that they did 2 other works. Well, I think they've done a couple things, but as far as their scary stuff, so there's The Beast Inside. Wait, let me go to store. Hold on. Ed, how many of you guys actually enjoyed that? Or did you feel like it was kind of boring? I will say that I think its pace, while its pace felt good at certain moments, I think some of the chapters did kind of feel like it took a little bit too long. I think some of the sections got me a little bit lost at times, but overall I think when you're doing 2 different tales, I think they went about it in a really creative way by having you keep going back and forth, because whenever one chapter felt like it was getting confusing, you'd flip back to James or Adam, and then it would kind of like kill the confusion. And I think they did a nice job at like causing them to collide at the end and really become one person. I loaded up Lust for Darkness. Wait, Lust for Darkness. So this one says it's a part of a thing called the Dark Places Bundle. And it includes Horror Story Hallow Seed, The Beast Inside, and Through the Woods. And I've really wanted to play it. I looked at Through the Woods, but I was thinking about playing that one next. It released, so this one came out in 2019, October 17th. I don't remember. Oh, look at that. I don't remember, oh, hold on. I don't remember. Yeah, but they sealed it back up. I liked it. I found it to be quite, oh, hold on. I think it was solid for the most part. I really do. Boris, what's up? Welcome in. Don't worry, it's giving me it too.
This war is over. But there will be others.
So they're probably working on another one then. I feel like they're working on another one. I missed out on a lot because I don't do horror games, but I'm kind of regretting it now. The end, question mark? Oh, wait, okay, so we're probably can expect to see something from them again. But yeah, I'm not sure if the other two games are by the same person, but if they're sold in the same bundle, I would assume they were. Property of Nicholas. I like that. So I feel like it's interesting that the starting screen shows you right away Property of Nicholas. But yeah, if you guys were scared of horror games, this one definitely, yeah, it has very positive reviews. Yeah, I don't understand how it went by under the radar so quickly. And yeah, I think overall, I'm gonna rate this game. The only part that I just found confusing and unnecessary was the addition of the stuff with John Wilkes Booth's brother. I think it was his brother that was in the inn. I think that was really unnecessary and just, it didn't provide any like additional plot to the story or anything. Like it didn't tie in with anything else. So I felt a little lost there. And it just felt like it was a little just meant for the shock and awe of it, possibly. But yeah, very interesting how they tied in. I mean, I think why I enjoy this so much, did I say it? I think I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10. And I say like I'm taking the 0.5 away because of that scene and like it just felt kind of out of place. But the reason why, let me explain why I'm giving this so high. One, was not expecting it to be this good, and you guys know that like if a game catches me by surprise, then it goes down as being really good, or if it invokes some kind of emotional response like I cry or something else. But the reason why I'm giving this so high is I do think that they shared a lot of commonalities with other horror games, or just like you guys said, sometimes I feel like some of the sequences felt a little copycat of, or maybe too much of an inspiration from others, like RE7. I felt like that was very, I'm going to go back and it's not actually going to be a 9.5 out of 10. I have to digest it and think about it more. But my initial response was it was really good. I think what I liked about it was for like pitching you a horror game, especially if you guys go watch the trailers on Steam, it feels very different. Like go watch the trailer and you will get a totally different vibe from it. But I think overall, it gave you a lot of mechanics. Like we were rowing in a boat at one time. I didn't think we were going to be swimming in water, but we actually went diving down and swimming in water. We used like a Ghostbuster tool. It kept catching me by surprise, which I feel like usually a game displays all it has. I'm not going to say all it has to offer, but as far as like the different kind of mechanics that you'll use, I feel like by a couple hours in, you kind of get taught everything you're going to use. But they kept throwing in new things. Expectation threw you off. I think, yeah, but I did have an expectation going in, but this didn't, I don't know, this felt like it exceeded my expectation. I was actually happier that it wasn't so horror heavy. I think it's kind of cool seeing like an in-between game that's more thought-provoking. But I mentioned this before, I just feel like I go back and forth because his name was Hyde. I feel like it was a little bit on the nose and you saw that coming. But I also think if it wasn't, it wouldn't have been as clever. I think it kind of added to it that it started developing and making you think of the Jekyll and Hyde story. But I gotta look up what happens if you actually choose to give in to yourself. But yeah, I don't know. What would you guys rate it? What would you guys rate it? I feel like I never asked y'all what y'all would rate it. What is a 10 for Casta? So like Last of Us 1 is a 10, Red Dead 2 is a 10. I think those honestly went beyond 10. You're just happy you could do home renovation? Yes. Lord, an 8. That's pretty high. I don't know, I didn't play it. Well, from like a viewer standpoint. Uncharted 4 is an 11. I did like Uncharted 11 or Uncharted 4 a lot, but I think I've really come to love Naughty Dog's games in general, although I've only played 2 series. I think 8.7 to 9 for me. Ernie, I like the mystery and suspense. Yeah, Ernie. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to the channel and community. Sid Williams got one. Crazy King, Cool Gaming. Basilisk got one too. Guys, seriously, thank you so much. And I know this was a little bit I know a lot of you guys have been wanting like super spooky games and things like that. So I do want to like dip my toes into Visage again, I think, as we're coming to the close of October. But I also think I'm gonna do some research on the other 2 games that are in the bundle, because I want to see the response to them, and maybe we'll play one of those. I kind of like, but I think also those games could be played out of season 2. I kind of reserve October for super spooky games. Okay, wait. Through the Woods has mostly positive reviews, so that's not the same as Beast Inside had really good ones, but it's by Antagonist. Huh. Okay, so it is different. It's just part of the bundle. Huh. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna look into the other games, but I'm thinking tomorrow, I don't know. Should I throw up a poll? What were the other games? I think I'll throw up a poll tomorrow morning or tonight, and then I'll let you guys kind of decide if we'll go with Visage. I also was thinking Alien Isolation could be fun to give it another go. I watched a friend play Layers of Fear 2. That one was disturbing. Or Evil Within 2. We could go Evil Within 2. Erdy, thank you so much for the resub as well for 5 months in a row. Just popped in. Hope you had a good stream. I did. It was really good. But yes, no, Halo's not going to be on the poll. That would be scary, though, to see me finally give in to playing Halo. Are you kidding me? Renan, welcome in, by the way. 8.5. I know you've been here for a while, but 8.5. I think it was up there more. Ever played Outlast? Yes. So the games that I saw similarities from this one, because this one did come out in 2019. So I think the more scary games that you play, the more similarities you see within them. But I feel like this had Outlast, Resident Evil 7. I don't know. You didn't have a lot of, you had the running like Outlast. You had a lot of the atmosphere felt a lot like RE7. I'm trying to think what else it kind of shared commonality with. But yes, I have played Outlast. I played RE Village. I did, and I loved it. Is the DLC? I thought the DLC was supposed to come out this month too. I don't know why it's unfocusing. Felix, have a good night. Visage. Yeah, I'm going to put Visage on there too. Wait, what did Sith say? Marbles in the poll. You guys will never leave this marbles alone. I swear. The RED says come out next Friday. Oh, okay, perfect. Yeah. So maybe that's what we'll do for the October spooky stream. Alan Wake's interesting, but it's kind of dated. I think we've done a lot of mildly scary games outside of Mortuary's Assistant. So I do think because a lot of these games can be played out of season, I would like to, she's playing marbles. I would like to, I don't know. I'm thinking I really would like to do Visage or something that would be really truly terrifying, you know? UDPie, thank you so much for a gifted sub to the channel and community as well. Yeah, we're gonna raid CCat Plays. I think she just came off of a vacation, and I want to say she was in Disney World too. So definitely, oh, we are doing Phobia. I'm sorry. Yes, Phobia. Yes, that was on my list of games to play. Okay, wait. Never mind. Okay. Ignore that. We are doing Phobia tomorrow. Yes, I forgot that was one of the ones I wanted to play. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, guys, so we're gonna go raid Kat. I don't know. You said she's playing marbles right now? Is that what you said? All right. Yeah, she just came back. Perfect. Kitchen with the outro song. You guys, it's gonna be a movie night tomorrow. And yes, I start stream at 11 a.m. tomorrow. So I hope I see you guys there tomorrow. If not, have a great rest of your weekend. It's gonna kick me in a second here. And there's a hydrate. It's the new outro. More than anything, guys, thank you so much for your time. And again, I hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough. Icy, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel and community. Please go show Kat some love. I gotta go get this off my face right away because it's starting to get itchy. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Wait, what does it say? I totally missed that, but yes, okay. She's playing marbles, so definitely go hang out with her. Give her a cast a hi. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.